right, and what is up, everyone? OG over here from PlayerEssence. Welcome to another PE Live video that I have here for you guys. Did I even title it that? Your boy forgot to title it PE Live. That's okay. It'll be in the replay. It will say PE Live. What's up to everyone here? Thank you guys so much for joining me on this beautiful Monday evening, or for some of you guys, maybe even Monday or Tuesday morning, depending on where you are in the world. But for most people, it's evening here in the West Coast, and of course on the East Coast in the United States. So what's up to everyone here? I want to say shout outs to everyone who's here in the chat. We're going to get down to this rumor, what's going down here, kind of everything that's going on. I got something on my beard. No, I'm good. So yeah, definitely going to be fun. So let me say what's up to everyone here. So J2 Blue says, wasn't OJ playing DBZ Fighters earlier? Yes, I was playing DBZ Fighters earlier, or Dragon Ball Fighters Z earlier. That's it. Yes, I was. Can we get 1 million likes? Probably not, Eric. Hey, okay, never mind. He's talking to Fire Blast. What's up to Soul Eater 23? What's up to Fire Blast Gaming? Shout outs, man. Eric Dalbeer, what up, man? What up to Nicholas Romero? Shout out, man. What's up? What up, Mark Bryant? Elite Ninja Mark Bryant in the house. Thanks for moderating and let people know about that like button. Do appreciate that. You guys can hit that like button. See if we can get to 100 tonight. I don't know. 100 might be a little steep for a late night live stream. Let's see. Yo, my sponsor randomly just disappeared. I'm working on responsive or right now. Okay. I don't know why it disappeared. Maybe your credit card or whatever you put in lapsed. So try to responsor if you can. If you want to, of course, if you want to. What up to Barely Animations? Shout outs to Barely Animations. Unless you're someone that you changed your name, this is the first time I've ever seen your name in here. So thank you for joining us. We got Barely Animations here. I love the name. Alonzo Vines. What up, Alonzo? How's it going, man? How's it going? The Goat. What's up, Goat? 816. Aqua Blast 64. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How you doing today, man? Nintendo Jedi. What up? What up? Sleeping Giant. What's up, Sleeping Giant? I know you just pledged on Patreon, so thanks again for your pledge, homie. I do appreciate that. Xenoblade 2 on December. This man's name is Xenoblade 2 on December 1st. Nice. Shout outs, man. Shout outs. El Chupacabra. What's up, El Chupacabra? Lashue. What's up, man? Twilight to Dawn. What up? Am I muted? No, I'm not muted at all. I think that's you that's muted, my guy. Because I'm not muted at all. A gift to a friend. Unless, can you guys all hear me? It says everything that you guys can hear me on my end, so I think that might be you, my guy. Shout outs to Mark Bryant. Yo, Mark Bryant hitting us with the $5 donation. Says a gift to a friend. Thank you so much, Mark. You've already donated so much, and I think Mark is no joke. Mark is sponsored through every single possible avenue of sponsorship for this channel. It's insane, which Mark doesn't need to do. He's just ridiculously nice. I mean, but I don't want to put Mark's business out there as far as, you know, like what he's sponsored. But I'll just say that literally Mark is sponsored through every single avenue multiple times. So Mark, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Hopefully I can live up to, you know, all of you guys' expectations for this year. Because I know a lot of you guys, you know, I've been getting some feedback and stuff. And I've been working really hard behind the scenes to improve the quality. And guys, I promise you this month, we're going to have the channel relaunch. It's going to be this month in February. I don't want to hype it up too much because some of you guys might be disappointed, but I think that the format going forward is going to be cleaner. It's going to be better, but I definitely need you guys to watch my videos. But you guys are going to know exactly what time things are going on. You guys are going to know exactly what time you know, stuff is happening, and you guys are going to get more interactions with edited videos in addition to live streams like we always have. So I think you guys are going to like I think you guys are going to like it. I think you guys are going to like it a lot. But definitely need you guys to watch the videos because the view counts a little bit low on some of the videos, you know, recently. And I know more of you, and I know you guys are busy and everything, but I definitely want to see if we can get those up, especially with the channel relaunch, because I will be doing less videos than I did before. I'll be doing more. It'll be the same format, but it'll be less PE news videos. It's going to be PE news. There's going to be that, a new form of that, and then there's going to be another show that's going to be like PE news, but infused with you guys' ideas, which I don't want to give away everything there. And then there's going to be, of course, live streams, and then there's going to be a regular PE news video, kind of like the format that you guys see here. So you're still going to be getting your videos, but before, you know, I used to do, sometimes I'd do 4 videos and a live stream. So the format is going to be a little bit more spread out. It's going to be exact times for shows when they start, and we're going to have a little bit of a different formatting style, layout, you know, things like that. So hopefully we can start getting a lot more views on each video. You know, it would be nice if we can get at least, you know, 5,000 to 6,000 on each video, and I think going forward that would be great for the channel and everything like that, if we can have that consistency. So yeah, man, do appreciate everyone who does help out on the channel and everything like that. You guys are amazing, and thank you, Mark, for the $5 donation. I do appreciate that. Thanks, Squid. I do appreciate you as well, man. JW says, OJ, you do amazing work here. You are one of the very few video game news channels I continue to follow because you're consistent and you skip the mess. Yeah, I try, man. It's funny because there'll be times, man, people say like, oh man, sometimes OJ, your videos are too long. And once again, I'm terribly sorry for mid-roll ads, guys, because I want to be transparent with you guys before I get into what I'm going to say next. Terribly sorry about mid-roll ads, but because of the new format, because there were so many people complaining about the amount of PE news videos every single day, and on top of YouTube adpocalypse and just all sorts of stuff, demonetizations, YouTube adpocalypse, demonetizations, I had to do mid-roll ads in order to even make anything because of the demonetizations and all of that. So terribly sorry about mid-roll ads, guys, but I usually do it halfway, you know, halfway through the video. And once again, you will get less videos with more information in them. If you've been noticing, the videos are not like, the videos are usually like 12, 13 minutes now, getting up to 14, 15, even 16 minutes, but you get all of your news in there, and you probably get like one less PE news video a day because I have more news in those videos. So basically what I'm trying to say here, guys, is that I'm trying to improve the quality, trying to get more content to you guys, and I'm trying to be completely transparent in the way that the operation here is ran. Not because I'm trying to suck money out of you guys and I'm gonna enable all these ads. It's only because I want to be able to continue doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to continue to do this channel full time and make sure the channel is good. You know, but YouTube, like I said, it's like more than like from last year at the end of the year to this point, because of everything that's happened with YouTube. It's been like I said, thousands of dollars off the top, you know, because of that. So I had to do mid-roll ads. Hopefully you guys can understand on that one and still watch the videos. But usually you can skip them. So, or they're really short, or they're like, you know, they're not like the really big long ads, you know, like 40 minutes, or sorry, not 40 minutes, like 2 minutes, stuff like that, or like ones that you can't skip for the most part. So hopefully you guys understand. Shout outs to the Lonely Spartan who donated $1 through Super Chat. Thank you so much, the Lonely Spartan. I do appreciate your dollar donation, homie. You don't have to donate anything, but I do appreciate that. And also shout outs to Mew with the Mew Stars with the subscription. Thank you so much. I do appreciate Mew Stars hitting us up with that subscription. Welcome to the village. Everyone in the chat, please make Mew Stars feel very welcome. So yeah, it's not necessarily something like need. It's just something that would be like optimal, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like need, it's more like optimal, because I'm removing, so like what I could do is that I could continue doing what I'm doing. I can do 6 PE news videos if you guys wanted me to do that in a day. I can do 7, but many people complained about the amount of videos and how, you know, they're not showing up in the feeds and all that. So it's not even about needing the money, because like I said, I could easily just say, okay, 4 PE news videos a day and everything would be fine. But I'm actually, myself, I'm removing more PE news videos and making more in. And even with the mid-roll ads, I'm making less than what I made by doing more PE news videos, because more videos will always going to get you more money. So I'm actually pretty much imposing a self-imposed, you know, somewhat, like there's demonetization and all that that's affecting it, but I'm doing it myself because of the complaints with the channel. So I'm kind of, you know, I'm removing some of the videos myself and making some of them more meaty instead, you know, for that. And like I said, I want to be able to improve the quality of the videos too, so more people watch in general. So what I'm banking on is, I'm banking on more people watching once we do the channel relaunch, and I'm banking on you guys just understanding that, you know, like this, like basically what's happening with YouTube and all of that. Like I said, YouTube is one of these things for me. I'm doing it full time, but guys, I don't have to do this full time. I have 2 degrees, which I'm sorry that I'm rambling off into a channel update, but I know you guys want to hear about this stuff. I want to be transparent with you guys because some of you guys did ask about this. I don't need to do YouTube full time. Like I said, I could go to any, I have a bachelor's degree in kinesiology. I have a degree in communication. I have a minor in marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like there's things I can go do. You know what I'm saying? I can get my resume ready, and I can go work a corporate job anytime. I can go to a gym. I can work a job at a gym, and I can completely scale back on what I want to do here. But I want to do something that's fun. I want to do something that's interesting and that excites me. And this is what excites me, and this is what I decided to do. But at any point, I can just say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go back to corporate world. You know, I'll put my resume together. You know, and I'll just go back because that's what I did since I got out of school in 2010. You know, so this is something that I'm doing because I think it's fun and I feel that I can build a community. So that's the reason why, you know, that I'm doing the thing that I'm doing. It's not like I have to do YouTube. I can go back and get a normal job. I didn't go to school and pay all that money and, you know, that ridiculous amount of money to not be able to find another, you know, a different job. Like if I needed to get a job, you know what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm working this and I'm doing YouTube is because it's fun, is because it's exciting, is because it's something that's like a passion of mine, and I feel that I can do it full time, you know. So yeah. But anyway, more power to you, OJ. Get distance yourself. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this article here, and I want to have this dude on my channel at one point. I think I need to have him on for an interview. So yeah, I think I need to have him on. And this guy Eric Shockley thinks that. It's so funny. Eric Shockley is trying to argue that amiibos are microtransactions. Do you guys understand what a microtransaction is? That's not a microtransaction. Amiibo isn't microtransaction. Microtransactions are something that's infinite and continue to go in a digital currency form. They're not something that's physical. It unlocks something. So yeah. So I gotta respond to this. I gotta respond to this. But anyway, yeah, this guy, he doesn't know what a microtransaction is. Guys, let's just be clear here what a microtransaction is, guys. So, because obviously there's some confusion. This guy, Eric Shockley on Twitter, is saying that Amiibo's microtransactions, which it's not. A microtransaction, yo, shout outs. Will Bucka hitting us with that sponsor, Jutsu. Thank you so much, homie. I think you might have been sponsored before. I don't know if maybe you dropped off, but anyway, thank you so much. I do appreciate the sponsor and hitting us with that. And please enjoy your emotes while you know, while they're there. Obviously, you have all the emotes at the top you can see, and of course, if you want to get hooked up with the sponsor or my friend code, I'll be more than happy to hook you up with that. But guys, the difference between a microtransaction, because like I said, I see a lot of this. A microtransaction is something that is digital. Usually, microtransaction, it's not physical. You can't hold a microtransaction in your hand, okay? You can't have a microtransaction. A microtransaction is a never-ending digital form of monetization on a platform. That's what a microtransaction is. A microtransaction isn't DLC behind a Amiibo paywall. It's not, you know, that's not a microtransaction. If a game has content locked behind, so like let's say in Bayonetta you can earn the Star Fox outfit, but let's say the only way to get the Star Fox outfit in Bayonetta is by buying the Star Fox amiibo and then using that amiibo and unlocking it. That's the way that you unlock it. That's not a microtransaction. That's just DLC behind a paywall. That's day one DLC, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? That's DLC on the disc. Like when Capcom was, Eric tried to bring up, oh well, Capcom they hide DLC behind some things, you know, like behind a paywall, or you know, the day one. That's just DLC, because once you buy that, once you get that content, you can't buy it again, and that's the difference between a microtransaction and just DLC. You know what I'm saying? Or just normal DLC. Microtransactions are never ending. They continuously go. For example, a microtransaction, loot boxes. Loot boxes, like how they used to do them, are prime examples of microtransactions, okay? Rocket League has them. You can infinitely buy loot boxes. You can infinitely buy Overwatch loot boxes. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. You don't hold it. You don't touch it. It's just, it's on the game, and you can infinitely buy those things. Call of Duty has microtransactions. NBA 2K. NBA 2K is probably the perfect example of it. Virtual currency. You can spend real money in order to get digital goods on there, or money to spend on things. Madden, FIFA Ultimate Team. You can buy packs. You can buy infinite packs. The packs never go away. There's a clear difference between infinitely buying packs of digital cards or goods for a service compared to an amiibo that unlocks something when you unlock it. Now, if that amiibo, like let's say it unlocks something and then you can continue paying to unlocking things over and over and over and over as long as you have the amiibo or something like that, then you can put that in a microtransaction. But there's clearly people who think like locking content behind an amiibo or DLC on disc or microtransactions. Those aren't microtransactions. That's just DLC. That's just, it might be grime, you know what I'm saying? It might be a little bit grimy, depending on how you look at it, but that's definitely not, people don't know what a microtransaction is. A lot of people don't know what a microtransaction is. So yeah, there's people who don't know what microtransactions are, which is fine. You just put them in their place. You let them know what happens when when they try to say things that aren't the truth. I'll make sure to let them know. So shout outs to Og with the $1 donation. It says, for some reason my PayPal is being weird. It won't let me sponsor. Sorry. When I figure it out, I'll sponsor ASAP. In the theme of this, what? I don't know what he's trying to say there. Okay, he wants me to play a song. Okay, I got it. He wants me to Black Ops 2 zombie menu theme. Okay, got it. Also, shout outs to DJ Fresh with the DJ Fresh 82 with the $10 donation. Says, hello OJ. If this is a rumor, OJ, if this rumor is true about COD Black Ops 4, I will definitely ditch the other consoles and get it the Switch version day one. Hoping they go back to Black Ops 1 and 2 route. Have had fun single player campaign on those. Thanks again for the great content. I do appreciate that. Thank you, DJ Fresh. I know you've donated before, and thank you. I do appreciate that. And of course, DJ Fresh, if you have a song that you want me to play, let me know. Anybody who does donate, if you guys have a song you want me to play, I'd be more than happy to play any video game music song at all for you guys. Nothing copyrighted, because I got hit with the stupid Duke Nukem copyright, and that messed up my whole video, man. So I did Duke Nukem last time by Megadeth, man, and I got wrecked. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get Og's. But no, thank you so much, DJ Fresh. I do appreciate the $10 donation. Let's see, Call of Duty. We'll talk about the Call of Duty Black Ops. Yeah, so let's just set the mood with this Call of Duty Black Ops 2 theme or whatever. Okay. Black Ops 2 Zombies menu theme. Okay. So I want it to be long enough, so let's just go. Okay, so this is Call of Duty Black Ops 2 zombie menu theme. Let me know if it sounds okay, guys, or if it's too low or too whatever. Okay, so let's talk about this rumor. So apparently, Marcus Sellers is back at it again with the white vans. No, Marcus Sellers, who is industry insider, gamer blogger, gamer Twitter vlogger. I mean, I don't know exactly where you kind of classify him as, but this rumor that he's talking about has picked up quite a bit of steam. It's being picked up by some of the biggest websites out there. VG247, for example, which is one of the most popular websites in the world, and I think it is the biggest European gaming website out there, from what I understand. This was on there. And they're calling him industry insider. Now, I've followed Marcus for a long time, since he had like a couple hundred subscribers. Now he's kind of blown up a little bit. People are quoting him and everything. Some people are giving him crap, for things. But basically, here's what he had to say a couple days ago. He said that COD Black Ops, or COD 2018, is Black Ops 4, and it's coming to the PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Switch. It is set in modern times, and it's boots in the ground. Boots in the ground gameplay. The Nintendo Switch version will support DLC, HD Rumble, and motion controls. The Switch version is also being ported by a company which is familiar with COD games. So the company that he's talking about would be Treyarch. Treyarch would be that company that would be porting it. Now, from what I understand, Ghosts and all that, Treyarch has a side team of around 25 to 40 people that know Nintendo hardware, that they just work on Nintendo hardware, or that they know Nintendo hardware more so than anything else, and they're the ones who port the games over. Now, this has been going on for a long time. I think the original COD team, and we'll talk about the possibilities of all this and whether this rumor is true and all that, but the original COD team on the Wii, so Call of Duty Modern Warfare, that team had like 10 or 12 people. And they ported the PS4, or they ported the Xbox 360 game over to the Wii, okay? And then gradually they grew. And then I know that on the Wii U, they had around 25 to 30 people all holding up the game. They don't talk about them much, but it's just like this Nintendo team. So I don't think that Nintendo team got laid off or anything. I think that Nintendo team is still around. I mean, when they're not working on a Nintendo game, they just help out with the game in general. Because you guys all know that Call of Duty, they take 3-year cycles. They have like Sledgehammer, they have Infinity Ward or whatever, and then they also have Treyarch. And all 3 of those developers all rotate Call of Duties in terms of that. So, I'm guessing this would be Treyarch's turn to make the main Call of Duty. I mean, I don't know. We haven't heard much about the main Call of Duty yet. Usually we hear about it, about the NBA Finals. We'll know, like, okay, well, it'll be announced and everything by then, so we'll have to wait and see. But of course, Call of Duty is coming now. And I'll get to you guys' comments and questions. Don't worry, we'll have plenty of time for that, guys, because I'm not looking at the chat. So, you know, basically what they're trying to say here is that Multiplayer First also reported what Marcus had to say as well. So if you go over to Multiplayer First, they also quote Marcus Sellers as well. My Nintendo News quoted him too. So yeah, it's just basically that's what he's saying here. I mean, that's what Marcus is saying. It's going to be boots in the ground. So some people, if you don't know what that means, it's not going to be crazy jetpacks flying all over the place and Titanfall running and all this stuff like that, side of the walls. It's just going to be normal, standard, you know, Call of Duty, boots in the ground, on foot gameplay. But they might have some modern weapons in there and all that, you know, and some modern stuff to kind of, you know, do that. And I think that's probably the best way to do it. Call of Duty World War II absolutely destroyed the previous Call of Duty games that weren't being Call of Duty. So, and I hope this doesn't get copyrighted, dude. This music better not get copyrighted. Cause I know Call of Duty, those dudes be using all those crazy orchestra guys and all that, man. So if this gets copyrighted, I'm coming for your boy. Let me read off some of the donations here, guys. So shout outs to Stacy, is it Old Tech, for the subscription. Thank you so much. The Lonely Spartan. I think the Lonely Spartan donated. How many times has he donated? Oh, he donated $1, and then he donated $2, and then he donated another $1. Okay, so he donated $4 total. Thank you so much, the Lonely Spartan, for all of the donations. I do appreciate that. And yes, every single bit helps. I don't want you guys to think that, oh, you know, you have to or anything like that. In terms of that, it's just something, like I said, it just helps out the channel if you can. If you can't, that's cool. Watch my videos with no ad block, and I'm eternally grateful for you guys just to watch my videos, you know, with no ad block. That would be great too. So thank you. I do appreciate that, the Lonely Spartan. Also, Albedo 667 with the $5 donation through Super Chat and says, I guess I got 80 microtransactions new in a box on my shelves. Yeah. Mr. Shockley doesn't know what he's talking about. Shout outs to Eric Dahlberg, who donated $10 through Super Chat and says, hey OJ, can you please play Scattered and The Lost from Celeste soundtrack when you get the chance, please? Thanks, I'm loving the videos. Keep it up. I'm definitely going to keep it up, guys. The only way that I'm not going to keep it up is that if this channel loses so much money to the point to where I can't pay my bills and I can't have a little bit of money left over to, you know, take care of my family. That's the only way that I'd have to, like I said, go back to getting a day job, which I can do. I mean, the gym that I work at, you know, I could go get a job at the gym, just do it a part-time job, working graveyard shift, you know, for 5-6 hours a night, go to sleep, wake up, and do PlayerEssence. You know, I could do that, but like I said, I want to really put, you know, my effort into it. And like I said, it's just one of those things where, you know, I've tried different career paths and they all suck. They're not. I'm not very happy with them. You know, I'm not very happy. So this has been the best job that I've ever had, and I want it to stay that way. So thank you so much, Eric. I do appreciate that. Scattered and Lost music. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so here's the Scattered and Lost. So let me get some of you guys' comments here with this, and then I'll get into, If you guys put a comment that I didn't see and you guys want me to answer it, is Marcus Sellers here? Oh, you want me to get Marcus Sellers on here? Yeah, I'd like to get Marcus Sellers on here if I can. Albedo, you said I forgot my song request. The Extreme from Final Fantasy VIII. Okay. All right, I'll see if I can do that. The Extreme. Just remind me after this song finishes. Player says I'm a YouTube Red gangsta. All right, cool, man. If you're YouTube Red, then that's good too. That helps out the channel. OJ, I'm glad you're doing this. Of course, I'm glad you're here, Fire Blast Gaming. You're here at all my live streams, so I do appreciate that, man. My video I made on Marcus Sellers got 3+ K views. I don't know why it blew up. Crazy stuff. Because people want information like that, whether it's rumors or stuff like that. People want information. You know, you'll get crap for doing rumors, you'll get crap for that type of stuff, but if you want to have a channel where people are watching, you definitely got to talk about the more controversial things. I mean, I don't want to hype it up too much, but I got a super controversial video coming up probably later this year. I'm working on it. It's more of like an inspirational type of video, but it's pretty controversial. Like, I would say it deals with somebody who's very controversial in the community. I'm not going after him, but I'm basically saying, you know, look at me now. So yeah, you got to do things to shake it up, man. So if I were you, Og, I would do another video like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. What up, 12 feet tall? How's it going, man? Okay, so let's talk about Black Ops on the Nintendo Switch. Just a bit, guys. Would I doubt this? Now, is this rumor true? You never know. You never know if this is true or not. But guys, I mean, like, I think Activision really wanted to wait till there's an install base and knew that this system was going to be successful before they put COD out on it. They tried the whole COD experiment last time and it didn't work. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Call of Duty on the Nintendo Switch. Like, why wouldn't it be? Like, Call of Duty came to the Wii, Call of Duty came to the DS, Call of Duty came to the Wii U. You know, so it doesn't surprise me if Activision was to say, okay, hey, let's put Call of Duty on the Nintendo Switch. Like, let's just do it. Why not? Why not put it on there? So that's what I think. That's what I think is happening with that. But we'll have to wait and see. I want to get you guys' thoughts. So if you guys have a question about Call of Duty or anything like that, put that in the comment section and I'll read off a lot of you guys' comments. We're going to be streaming tonight for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So we got plenty of time to get into your game surprises of 2018 as well, what you guys think is going to happen. Realistic, hopefully. So put down your thoughts, and I'd be more than happy to hear what you guys have to say. Is it Wind? It's spelled with 2 I's, which is weird. I should stop looking at the Nintendo comment section of Gamatsu. Too many Sony fanboys in those sections. Whenever there's something exclusive to Nintendo, yeah, man, those Sony fanboys, they're kind of funny. Rerez? Nah, not Rerez, man. Another guy, a lot more controversial guy. A lot more controversial. Nothing directly aimed at him, but basically saying, like, 1, I'm not afraid of you. 2, you can say whatever you want, doesn't faze me. And 3, I'm always going to be better than you are. Plain and simple. So basically those 3 things. But it's going to be done in a way that's inspirational. It's going to be done in a way to where you guys can take that information and you guys can apply it to your channels or to your life. And I'm going to do it in a way that's going to benefit the community and not tear down people. Because that's not what my channel is about. But this person likes to tear down other people. Likes to come at people. And I usually don't respond back, but I'm going to make an inspirational video for all of you guys and for my community. So hopefully you guys like it. Like I said, it's probably not going to be till later in the year. But I'm working on the beginning. I'm working on the script and I'm working on it right now. So it's one of my other projects that I do have. So yeah, man. So yeah. OJ, would you buy it? Would I buy Call of Duty on the Switch? Probably not. I hope to get a review code. I'm not gonna say who it is right now. I'm not gonna say who it is in my video. Like I said, there's lots of people. It's not even just one person. To be honest, like you guys are sitting here naming people. It's not one person. It's not one person. I should clarify myself. It's not one person. It's people, just in general. Like YouTube can be such a toxic place. There's a lot of people that try to tear other people down, whether it's YouTube content creators or whether it's people in the comment section, there's always people trying to tear the next man down, or the next woman down, you know, or the next kid down. And I see that all the time. I see people get discouraged. I see people get their names brought up in videos. I see people get slammed over video games. I see people get slammed over race, over all sorts of stuff. Now, this isn't going to be a political video or anything like that, but this is one of the things that, like, I've been wanting to do for a while, and I just feel that, you know, it's one of those things where, like, I wanted to make like an introduction, like how you get better at YouTube, you know, and I think that this video is going to cover all of that. It's going to cover starting up YouTube. It's going to cover some inspiration. It's going to cover a little bit of the ninja training video that I promised to you guys. So there's a lot of different stuff, man. There's a lot of different things that the video is going to cover, and like I said, it's going to be done in a documentary type of style. So it's going to take me a while to put it together, but I'm putting it together. I'm definitely put it together. So yeah, this is somebody in our community. It's, like I said, it's just the larger like just negativity in the community in general. Negativity in the community. Quantum also say, OJ, do you think Monster Hunter World will save Capcom? Capcom doesn't need to be saved. It doesn't need to be saved, but if they do need to be saved, Monster Hunter World save them. They don't need to be saved, but if they do need to save Monster Hunter World, save them. But you know what needs to be saved? That like button needs to be saved, because we got over 160 people watching, but we only got 67 likes. So let's see if we can get to 100, and I'll definitely be very appreciative to everyone if we can get to 100 likes on there. Exactly. Let's wait for the video. COD is definitely not trash, Robert. I don't know why people say COD is trash. It's not a bad game at all. You might not like it. The Troll and I is trash. That's a trash game. The Troll and I is a trash game. That's not a good game at all. Sonic 06. That's a bad game. That's not a good game. That's a trash game. Call of Duty is not trash. Call of Duty is not trash. You just don't like it. You just don't like it. Kill that like button. Kill that like button. OJ's documentary about the Tobys. Ha, yeah, man. Break, topple, launch, smash. That like button. Yeah, seriously. That's exactly how you do it. Break would be like moving your hand. What was it? Break, topple would be like grabbing the mouse. Launch would be moving the mouse over to the like button, and then smash would be pressing that button. So go ahead and Rex that combo, driver combo that like button, driver combo that like button to 100. Shout outs to Devo Garcia. Shout outs to my guy Devo. My man, Debo in the house. Debo Garcia, yo. Devo Garcia with the $4 donation says, one of my favorite YouTubers, keep it up, OJ. Can you play Rainy Day from Night in the Woods? Absolutely, my guy. Devo, man, I don't see you here very often, but I'm glad you could make it to this live stream, my guy. And I'd be more than happy to play your music request. Rainy Day from Night. That's an independent title, isn't it? Is that coming to Switch? Didn't we get like an announcement about that or something? Like Rainy Night, Night in the Woods is coming to Switch. Rainy Day theme. All right. Let's see what all this is about. Night in the Woods. I like this calming music. I like when you guys put together calming music like this. All right, man, go get some snacks. I'll go get some snacks. Relax. Go get some snacks, because I'll be talking about what. Okay, so let's get back on track with Call of Duty. Then we'll get into your surprises, guys. So give me your thoughts on Call of Duty. So he says, Gavin says, I want the game to be 1080p 60 frames per second. Well, if it's coming to Switch, I don't know if you're gonna get that. Maybe you'll get, 720p 60. Maybe we'll get 900p. I don't know if it'll be 1080, but we'll have to wait and see. Union Butter says, yo, what about the Division coming to the Switch? I don't know about the Division, my guy. Let's talk about Call of Duty first, and we'll get the questions at the end. Yeah, Night in the Woods is coming to the Switch. Okay, thanks, Fire Blast. Appreciate that. Salsa Spartan 7 says, PlayerEssence, do you play any online multiplayer games? Yeah, I play Splatoon. I play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So yeah, man. Let's see here. Deadlocked 7 says Black Ops 4 is likely due to lack of first-person shooters on the Switch. Yeah, there's not really much. So I mean, all we got is Doom. I think if Black Ops came to the Switch, I think it'd do really well. I think it'd definitely sell a couple million on the Switch. 720p 60 frames per second, perhaps dynamic scaler. Yeah, it depends on how hard they're going with the graphics in the game. Apparently there's going to be gyro aiming, there's going to be motion control, so apparently it's going to have all that in there. Mr. Nichols says we need more gameplay of Mega Man 11. It looks good, but being so long from not seeing him besides collection and the failure of Mighty Number 9 has me very cautious. I mean, it's okay to be cautious, but it is what it is. I don't know why you think 720p 60 frames per second is better than 1080p 60 frames per second. How is that so much better? I don't get that. I can't with good conscience support anything Activision releases because the shady business practices. Until they change their way, they're not getting my money. That's a fair assessment. I don't really support anything Activision does either. Although I did buy Diablo, but I bought the Diablo on the Xbox One. Like, I bought Diablo on the PC originally, then I bought Diablo on the Xbox One, but it had all the content on there. So I mean, I don't know. That's Blizzard. I bought Overwatch too, so that's Activision Blizzard too. So I don't really support I don't support like Destiny and all that. Although I did buy Destiny: The Taken King on the Xbox One, but that was the Game of the Year edition that had all the content on there. So what can you say? The COD works on trash computers. It'll run on Switch. I mean, there's no doubt that they can get a working version on Switch. I mean, these guys got Call of Duty on the Wii. So the Wii. I mean, yeah, there's no doubt that they can do it if they wanted to. It's just whether if it's actually coming or not. I think Call of Duty, if it came out day and date on the Switch like the other platforms, it'll do a lot better than Doom did. So JW says if Black Ops came to the Switch, it would really feel the need for first-person shooter games on the Switch. The only option at the moment is Doom, and that's it. So COD would destroy the charts due to lack of options. Yeah, I think that's the whole thing. COD would be one of the very few first-person shooters on the Nintendo Switch from big developers. I think there's some independent ones. But yeah, there's not a lot of first-person shooters on there. So yeah, it would do very... I mean, I don't think anybody's disagreeing that the game would do good on the Switch. It's pretty obvious that the game would do good. I mean, not as good as PS4, but would it sell a couple million? Oh, absolutely. If it was a solid, you know, has a little bit of, you know, if it was a solid game, like a solid version of the game, anywhere near the quality of like even like the Wii U ones, you know, like that, it would do well. It's just like nobody wanted to buy the Wii U. Whereas people want the Switch and people would like to play the game portable. Having a portable Call of Duty for a lot of people would be dope. I mean, that's actually kind of being like me. I'm actually thinking about that. Like, yeah, portable Call of Duty would actually be kind of fun. Like, you know, just playing the game, getting a match in or two, you know, just lying down. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and dock it up and play all hardcore and have a headset on. I'm not going to do all that trash. But, I mean, yeah, playing a match, like, you know, when my daughter's in the living room and she's watching, you know, Cookie Swirl C or something, and I mean, maybe yeah, that might be fun, like playing a couple matches here and there, you know. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think we all know that it'd do well on the Switch. It's just a matter if it's coming or not. I'm gonna like my own video. There we go. We got to 100. All right, there we go. Shout outs, guys. Thanks for us getting. We did get to 100, so I do appreciate that. Let's see if we can get to 130. 130 will be the new goal. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was dope. Yeah, man, it was dope. I have the game on the Wii U. I thought it was okay. Dave Buford has a silly question, but I'll go ahead and answer it. How is Call of Duty Black Ops 4 going to sell well on the Switch with no real voice chat solution? I disagree. It will do well. Voice chat for COD is kind of like a big deal. Okay, well then, first of all, how did Call of Duty do well on the Wii? Because was there a voice chat option on there? I don't think there was, and it did well on the Wii as well. And on top of that, Call of Duty comes out at the end of the year, usually in what, October, November-ish. Nintendo's Online launches in September, which is probably going to have voice chat built into there. So how do you know that Call of Duty is not going to have voice chat on the Nintendo Switch when their online is launching in September? Did you think about that before you typed out the comment there? And on top of that, there's been games like that don't really use voice chat at all on, like, you know, and still did well, even though they're multiplayer games. You can use Discord, you can use other things. Like, voice chat isn't the be-all, end-all, especially for Call of Duty. You know what most people do when they play Call of Duty? They hit the mute button, and they don't want to listen to people. They get into a team deathmatch, they hit the mute button, and they don't want to hear anybody talk. So that's Call of Duty. That's called, now Overwatch and other games, maybe it's a little bit different where there's more teamwork involved, but most people that play Call of Duty never even use voice chat. Like if you're playing team deathmatch, and I played Call of Duty on Xbox 360 and I played it on PS3, and I very rarely heard people actually use voice chat for anything significant in that game. Especially Call of Duty is probably the one game that's like you don't need it at all. Like you really honestly don't need it at all for Call of Duty. What people usually like to play now, zombies. Yeah, zombies. Obviously, you'd have some. You need to have some help with zombies, but. Yeah, Nintendo's Online is launching in September, so I mean they could easily have voice chat in there. So I think your question's a little, it's a little premature. I mean, let's just wait till Nintendo's Online launches in September. So yeah, man. Yeah, there's little to no strategy. The Wii U COD had voice chat and it sold like trash. So I mean, even if you were to say, oh yeah, voice chat, that's gonna make or break the game. No, it's not. Because the Wii didn't have voice chat, or I don't remember people using voice chat on the Wii version of Call of Duty, but the Wii U version of Call of Duty had voice chat built into the gamepad that you can use, and nobody bought the game. So, or not a lot of people bought the game. So I mean, I don't think voice chat is what's gonna sell Call of Duty on a Nintendo system. It's the concept of the system and what people like to play. It's the sales of the system. So no, I'm gonna sit here and I'm actually gonna disagree with you that Call of Duty wouldn't do well. I think it would, and I don't think voice chat plays a factor into it. Otherwise, the Wii Call of Duty smoked the Wii U Call of Duty in sales, and that had voice chat. And not on top of that, when I played Call of Duty on the Wii U, nobody even used the voice chat on the Wii U. So it's like I said, the internet likes to, and like I said, Discord's available. Like back in the day, voice chat was something I think you needed a little bit more. I think you actually needed voice chat more back then than you need it now. Like built-in voice chat. Like built-in voice chat now, it's like if you didn't have it back then, it sucked. It was like, man, there's no built-in voice chat. Okay, how are we gonna voice chat? Okay, we're gonna use Skype. Okay, Skype was clunky. We're gonna use, what was it, gaming, Google Hangouts. That was clunky and a resource hog. We never had good options. But Discord is lightweight. Discord is on multiple devices. Discord is simple. So I think it actually, back then it was actually more hurtful than it is now. You know what I'm saying? Because there are so many free options. There's TeamSpeak, there's Discord, there's so many just different stuff people can use that's super simple now compared to back then. That's why I was pretty adamant and upset that there wasn't better voice chat options on the Wii U, because that was before Discord was a thing. But then once Discord came, I'm like, yo, Discord's actually dope. Like I actually use Discord on my PS4 and Xbox One, so, but that's just me. Not everyone plays games like me, so yeah, man. But yeah, the actual in-game chat is a little too toxic. I mean, I agree with you, man. All right, take it easy, T dude. Toon Link says, OJ, did you see the new stuff on Crash Rumor? It was from Game Informer and other sources saying the game was official. Seemed like it was confirmed, but not sure. What new stuff? If you can send me a link on Twitter, hit me up with the link and I'll be more than happy to see. I already reported on Crash Bandicoot when it comes to the Switch. I didn't see anything else. If there's more, I'll do a report on it tomorrow morning. I'll put it in a PE news video tonight, and y'all see that. You guys will see that in the at 4 a.m. my time. So let me know. Somebody link to that to me on Twitter. If you have my Twitter, link it to me as far as the new information. So yeah, man. Deadlock 7 says Call of Duty co-op zombies in the same room with multiple switches. The potential for that sounds good to me. Yeah, absolutely, that'd be dope, man. In-game voice chat is kind of tacky now. Discord is more elegant option, I think. Discord destroys in-game voice chat. It destroys the voice chat systems on there. The only difference is that Discord is, you need a separate device in order to do it, and that's the problem for a lot of people. But if Discord, and I don't think there's not a Discord app on the PS4 and Xbox One. They won't let you use, like, there's no app for Discord to use, because if Discord was on if there was an app, I guarantee you people would just use that, because Discord is just so much better. Discord is just, the voice quality is better, everything's just better. But the voice quality is better because you're using a separate device. That's the reason why the voice quality is better than the built-in options for PS4 and Xbox One. But like you know, like a lot of PC games don't even have built-in voice chat because the developers already know you're just going to use Discord or you're just going to mute everything. So you just use Discord for PC. But I think that personally for me, yes, Discord's a better option even with PS4 and Xbox One. Discord's a better option, but that's not the same for everyone. Just because Discord, you don't have to pull up something that blocks your vision. Like if you want to add somebody in or if you want to send an invite, you don't have to pull up a menu. You don't have to pull up things. I mean, you just do that on the PC or you do it on your phone and you don't have to pause the game. You can do it in between, you know, in a round. You can do it, you know, while you're at the mission select screen or something like that. You know, you can do all that. So Discord is definitely more elegant, especially if you're running a community. Discord's easily better, even if, you know, if you're paying for Xbox Live, because you don't have to pull up the thing on there. So if you're streaming or something like that, you know, it's just one of those things that to me it's better. But like I said, people want the built-in option because not everybody has a PC right next to them, and not everyone has their phone right next to them. Some people just want to be able to just plug in you know, a headset to their Switch and just have voice chat right there. You know, that's what some people want, and Nintendo needs to provide that option for people. So yeah. Shout outs to Reggie Fizame, says we don't need voice chat. Real men use booyah this way and ouch. That's funny. Shout outs, Reggie. Thanks so much for the donation, my guy. I do appreciate that. Discord has an app. Does Discord have an app on PS4 and Xbox One? Does it work just like on PC? I didn't know. If that's the case, that's cool, but I haven't seen it. You what? Thanks, I do appreciate that, Reggie. JT Rapture says, would you be okay if they got rid of the campaign on COD for Switch? Reason being the size of the game and they could focus on optimizing zombies and multiplayer for Switch? No, that's not okay. Why would they get rid of the campaign? Like, the Wii version had a campaign, the Wii version had multiplayer, the Wii U version had all that. So no, they don't need to get rid of the campaign. They don't need to get rid of the campaign at all. They need to keep the campaign. They need to keep it. Anyway, we're done with this music right here. I actually played more than one track from Night in the Woods. So shout outs, man. Thanks, Devo. Do appreciate the donation, my guy. And that was a beautiful track. So shout outs, man. Thank you. DJ Fresh says you're not as big as online. Yeah, that's true. Vanilla Nintendo voice chat brought to you by Discord. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, that's a bad idea. I agree, Og. It's not a good idea to cut content. You know what I'm saying? Like if they cut the single player, like that would be horrible. That would be a bad idea, man. That would not be a good idea. They should definitely keep it in there. Justin Caldero says, "Hey OJ, do you want us to call you OJ or PlayerEssence?" I'm pretty sure you guys can just call me OJ. The name of the channel is PlayerEssence. My name's OJ. Discord is on Xbox One. Okay, Discord is on Xbox One. Okay, shout outs, man. I didn't know Discord was on Xbox One, but you still gotta like pull it up? Like how does it work? Like how does it work on Xbox One? You still gotta pull up a menu and all that? Like, you know. So the Extreme FF. Okay, I got you, man. The Extreme FF8. Okay, Final Fantasy VIII, the Extreme. The Extreme. The Extreme theme. Alright, so shout outs Devo, thank you, or Albedo667, thank you so much for the request. This is the Extreme Final Fantasy VIII. This is really trippy with headphones on. Let's see here. Any other comments on that? You'd see me boycotting COD like FIFA if they cut the campaign. Yeah, they can't cut. I don't think they wouldn't cut the campaign. They wouldn't cut the campaign. Cross-platform support? I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. There's too many differences, I think. I don't know if they do like you can, like, Xbox dudes can play against Nintendo Switch dudes. I don't know. I don't know if they do it. I don't know. It might be an issue. Might be an issue. Boots on the ground. That's Og's favorite term, is boots on the ground. Boots on the ground equals boots or money, money paid to Activision. No boots in the ground, not buying. No boots, no buy. No boots, no buy. Morp, what's that? What up, Morp? We got 2 Reggie fees amazing here. We got 2 Reggies. My guy Morp got that Reggie icon. You got a doppelganger in here, Reggie. Got this man trying to copy you. Money in Activision's pockets. Put your dollars in your pockets. It's so funny. I'm making an inside joke with my friends to you guys, and you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. That dollars in your pockets was an inside joke, but while we're here, I might as well tell you guys the inside joke, or I mean, that wouldn't be. I don't think that would be right of me if I didn't tell you guys the inside joke. So when I was in high school, I used to gamble a lot. I used to gamble. Actually, I was like a kingpin. I gambled all the time. I was always gambling. We would do something called flipping dollars. Give me a second. Maybe I got $1. Okay, so I got $1 here. So we would do something called flipping dollars. I don't know if it's popular with the kids, but back in the day, we used to get dollars, and we used to fold it like this. You fold one side, you fold another side, you grab it, and then you go like, then the person calls evens or odds. You get another person there, you say evens or odds, and then you flip the dollar like that, and whoever called it, if it's like 2 Washingtons, you know, if it's even, if it's 2 of the same ones, that person won it. Now, if it's different, so like let's say a Washington heads, and then the back of it, and then that's odds, okay? And whoever called it right gets it. You know, if you called it wrong, you lose $1. And we used to do this like for like 2 years straight. Was just like gambling. Like, no, 3 years. My freshman year, my sophomore year, and my junior year. My senior year, they cracked down so bad on it, like we couldn't. We do it every now and then, but it wasn't. I mean, we were just all focused on like graduating and like having fun, like, you know, going out and like, you know, having fun with the dudes, like playing Halo and all that stuff. So we didn't really gamble like that anymore. But my freshman, sophomore, and junior year, we used to flip dollars all the time, man. And let me get to the inside joke. So the inside joke was like, we were at my friend's house for his birthday party, and we're like, oh, bro, we're gambling here. So we were all flipping dollars, but his dad was like so hardcore against it. Like, his dad was like, no, you can't. And then one time we were flipping dollars, and when we're at my friend's birthday party, his dad like busts into the room and says, hey fellas, put your dollars in your pockets. And we were just like, we were like scared, we were like shocked, and we were like, okay, dollars in our pockets. And as soon as he left, we were like, dollars out of the pockets, let's finish this flip right here. You guys would not, the amount of money that I won from flipping dollars, guys, this wasn't small time, like I won a couple dollars here. This was like thousands of dollars. This was like thousands of dollars. I remember one time I went to school. I heard about this dollar flipping thing. I borrowed $1 from a friend, and that's when it all went downhill. I borrowed $1, and then from there, I remember the first week I gambled at school, I won. I came home with that first week with around $700, and I borrowed $1. I flipped, I won, I paid that dude back, and then that whole week, I ended up with $700 at the end of the week from flipping dollars. It was like my job. I went to school. It wasn't like, school wasn't school. School was work. School was work. Flipping dollars, and then it got crazy. It wasn't just dollars. We went up to $5 bills. We went up to, like, when you're feeling confident, you went up to 10s. I remember one time I flipped 100. I flipped 100, and the reason why is because I flipped 50s. I won the 50, won another 50, And he's like, come on, let's go, double or nothing, you know, flip another one, you know, we'll flip. He said, I got another 50. If you win this one, you get another 50 with it. If I win, I just get my 50 back. So basically, the dude was saying if I won that 50 right there, I'd get 100. If he lost, he would just get the 50. I was like, all right, flipped, got the 100. I was like, he's like, let's do it again. I'm like, nah, man, you good. You, first of all, you're rich. Why do you have so much money? And second of all, I ain't flipping you again, so I'm done. I'm done. And we used to do doubles. So like you can grab like $2 and you can flip both dollars and like you can win doubles that way. It was insane. Like I did that for 3 years and like I bought a GameCube, I bought a PS2, I bought games for all of those. I bought like I said, I won so much money over the course of those 3 years. I probably won tens of thousands of dollars over the course of those 3 years. Probably, yeah. I'd probably not tens of thousands, not more than 20,000. Probably like around in those 3 years. Probably about $10,000, so about $3,000 a year. So yeah, I mean it was maybe something like that, which isn't like a ton of money for like if you're working, but for a high school kid, that's enough money to get by throughout the whole year, buy whatever games you need and all that, you know. So yeah, man. So yeah, put your dollars in your pockets. Put your dollars in your pockets, everyone. Anyway, so let's go ahead and let's move on to we're gonna move on from Call of Duty. And I don't think you guys care about my stupid story about flipping dollars. You guys are talking about other things. So let's go ahead and move on to your surprise games in 2018. So guys, I want to know, what surprise games are you guys looking forward to the most in 2018? Let me know what you guys are looking forward to. What do you think is going to happen? And I will react to you guys' responses. Guys, and let's try to make this realistic. Don't say stuff like, okay, I think Panzer Dragoon 7 or whatever is coming to the Switch, because that's probably not coming. I'll be making up crazy things. So yeah, give me your surprise games. Dollar flipping me. Yeah, man, don't do that. Put your dollars in your pockets. That's gonna be the new thing. So if you guys read this stream, you gotta know, put your dollars in your pockets. And then it was so funny, man. It was like, look, I gotta Wario Stadium. What was it? The N64 or GameCube. GameCube. Where? Oh, man, there was a there's a part in Wario Stadium where like Wario's like this, and we used to always say that whenever we play on the GameCube, we play Mario Kart Double Dash because me and my friends were really into Mario Kart Double Dash. And whenever we saw that like that, we'd be like, hey, fellas, put your dollars in your pockets. Put your dollars in your pockets, please. Mario Maker Deluxe. Okay. David C., how likely do you think Crash is based on those leaks? I think Crash was gonna come anyway. Did your mom think? What did your mom think? Were you selling drugs? No, I told my mom exactly what I was doing. I said, Mom, this is what I'm doing. I'm flipping dollars like this. I'm making money, and that's it. And she said, all right. And she walked away. She looked at me real strange and was like, all right. And I think the biggest thing for her is that, look, he's not asking for money for clothes. He's not even asking for money for food. He's not asking for money for anything. So I'm okay with it. So my mom was fine with it, just as long as there was no drugs or violence involved. She thought it was harmless. She thought it was just kids flipping, you know, $1 bills, you know, and I wasn't asking her for stuff. You know, I took pressure off my mom, you know, because at that time she didn't have a lot of money anyway. So it took pressure off her. I was providing for myself. I didn't even ask for Christmas present. I bought her something for Christmas. I went to Bed Bath & Beyond and bought her stuff for Christmas. So she was fine, man. She was fine. Madden 19. Okay, I could maybe. Final Fantasy VI Remake. Okay. NCAA football. Yeah, dude. That game comes at all, man. Smash 4 Deluxe. Yeah, I think Smash 4 Deluxe slash Smash 5 is gonna happen. Vanquish Remastered and Vanquish 2 exclusively on the Switch. Now that's a big one, Quantum. We'll see about that. I predict that we'll get Luigi's Mansion 3. Yeah, you know what? I've talked about Luigi's Mansion 3, how I think that could happen because Next Level is working on something. So I think Luigi's Mansion, man, especially with the good sales of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon on the 3DS, I think they would be silly not to put out, you know, a Luigi's Mansion in there. So Pocket Dollars DX. Pocket Dollars. DX. Fallout 4. Yo, Fallout 4 would be dope. Fallout 4 would be dope. XFL 2K20 with OJ on the cover. Which I'm still training for, though. I got to lose some more weight, man. The weight loss, I mean, I'm getting stronger. I can feel the strength coming back in my arms and my upper body. But I need to really start working on my speed training again. I really need. What I was gonna do is I was gonna lose all the weight this year, then work on the speed training next year, then just go out there and try out. I already know I'm not gonna make the team. But now that you guys bring this up, I got another story to tell you because I told Og that I would tell you guys a story about what my mom said when I said that I tried out for the XFL. My mom roasted me. My mom absolutely. What up, young Siri? My mom absolutely roasted me to a crisp. So I was at my mom's house a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, you know, my mom has always hated football. My mom doesn't like football. My mom doesn't like, you know, the contact. She's always disliked football. She hates seeing me get hit, so she hated going to my games. So she didn't go to a lot of them. She just hates. My mom hates football. Well, she hates me playing football. She doesn't hate football in general. She just hates me playing football. You know, because I'm her youngest and everything. But when I told my mom that I was trying out for the XFL, you know what she told me? I was lying down, you know, I was going and visiting. I was lying down on her bed, and I was like, Mom, I was like, look, I'm going to play in the XFL. And she looked at me. She says, Francis, how old are you? Oh, no, she says, when's the league starting up? I'm like, 2020. And she looks at me, she says, how old will you be then? I'm like, 32. And she's like, I'm not worried. She's like, I'm not worried. She's like, you're balding. You're going to be old. There's going to be younger kids out there. They're going to smoke you. There's no way you're going to be on that team. And I'm just like, Mom. she just like kind of just went on this little smoke. She just roasted me. And I'm like, man, it's not like what she's saying is false. I mean, I am thinning in the top of my head. There are going to be kids out there that are way younger than me and probably faster, and there's probably going to be no way that I'm going to make this team. But I'm just going to do it for fun. I'm just going to do it for fun. So yeah, man. She just roasted me to a crisp. She said I'm balding, and she called me old. So I was just like, man, like I should just stop training now, shouldn't I? Yeah, eviscerated, man. She says she's not worried at all because like I remember when I first got out of college, she was a little worried because I was playing football for like semi-pro and stuff like that. But now that I'm older, she's like, man, I'm not worried. You're not going to make the team. Oh, yeah, man. She ended my comeback trail. She ended it, man. She ended it. She handed me a seat of all seats. She ended my career. Mom got me. What would be your name if you got selected to the XFL? I don't think they're going to do it to where you can put your own custom names on the back of your jersey. I think you're just going to have your actual name because I'm thinking they're going to do NFL like, they're going to get like 2K. I'm hoping 2K gets the license so 2K can make a football game. Because I think this league, if they can pay people, you know, the top college players that maybe don't make it to the NFL, if they can pay them $300,000 to $400,000 a year, get them good contracts. I mean, the guys that were making back in the day in the XFL, they were making $7,000 a week, you know, so for some of the lower end players. So I mean, if they can pay them anywhere near that amount, there's a lot of guys that can't play in the NFL. There's just not enough spots. There's 100 plus colleges, and I would tell you, I can guarantee you, most people that go to a D1 school want to play in the NFL. Almost all of them on that 100-man roster want to play in the NFL, but there's just not enough spots in the NFL. So this XFL, I think it's going to be successful. There's more than enough quality football players in America to play. Like there's more than enough. There are tons of players that don't get an opportunity to play in the NFL that are good enough because there's just not enough spots available. So I think the XFL is going to be very successful. I think it's going to work this time. And it's going to be not during the NFL season like last time. Like it's going to be or I don't know if the last one if it was during it, but it's going to be during the spring. It's going to be during the spring, and I think the XFL is going to be very successful, and I think it's going to become a second league. I think it's honestly going to do that. There's enough players. I mean, heck, look at those Alabama players, the bench warmers on Alabama. Those guys are good. They just play for Alabama, so I think they can get their shot in the XFL, and I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. So yeah, Yeah, she did roast me, man. Yeah, Dragon Quest Builders this week, man. Dragon Quest Builders. So if you guys have any more surprise announcements, let me know. We'll move on from my mom roasting me with the XFL. We'll move on to the next thing. So what do you guys think? Any other surprise announcements that we're going to see? Yo, shout outs for us hitting that 130 likes. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate the 130. Let's see if we can get to 150. Let's see. We got 170 people watching, so we should be able to get to 150. Let's do this. Also, shout outs to Belv on over there, the Fire Nation. Thank you. Hitting us with that Katone, hitting us with that Fireball Jutsu. Thank you so much, homie. Welcome to the Fire Nation over at Twitch. Hopefully enjoy your stay. And of course, build up that nation strong, because I do have some big news when it comes to my channel relaunch, when it comes to Twitch. So yes, all I gotta say is if you got Amazon Prime, get your Amazon Primes ready on Twitch. There's going to be some good stuff coming, but I want to wait a little bit. And of course, you don't have to hit me with that Twitch Prime. But like I said, got some big news coming from Twitch with my channel relaunch. So thank you so much, Belv. I do appreciate that. Calamity Gannon says, I can see OJ giving advice to Nintendo. They better listen to him. Yeah. Yeah, man. Barrett X says, I'm 6'1" and 240 pounds. I'll be 22 in 2020. I'll join the XFL. Yeah, Barrett, if I were you, dude, start training, man. Start training. If you're 6'1", 240, get down to about 230, my guy. Work on your speed and go play linebacker. Go try out for linebacker, man. You have great size. Go try out. If you know how to play football, I'd do it. If I were you. I mean, what can you lose? If you don't make the team, you don't make the team. But hopefully they have open tryouts. We'll see. I'm hoping they're going to have open tryouts. If they don't have open tryouts, then whatever. I mean, they might do a traditional draft and just take guys from college. That's another thing, guys. They might just do a traditional draft and take guys from college who don't make it into the NFL or who just want instant money, instant payday, and a contract. They might just do that. So we might not, none of us might get the opportunity, you know, because I honestly think that this league is going to be successful. Like, I honestly think guys are going to want to, I mean, guys are going to want to play in the NFL, but there are a number of guys that are just like, yo, like, I'm probably not good enough to the NFL, but if I can go make 100 grand in the XFL and play football, that's great. I earn my degree, and then when I'm done playing football, I'll just go to my day job, you know? So I think this league's going to work, man. I think it's going to work. OJ, do you think... So any more surprise announcements, guys? Go ahead and put your surprise announcements. Oh, my gosh, we're already past an hour. Yo, shout-outs. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the Q&A. If you have more surprise games, I'll read them out, and also put your questions down. I'll also answer questions right at this point. So yeah, XFL would be a great league for good FCS players who didn't make the NFL. Absolutely, I agree, Og. It's ask me any XFL questions. If you guys have XFL questions, ask me those too, and I'll try to answer those to the best I can. So yeah, but if you have video game questions too, that'd be great. Paguino says, OJ, do you think Retro's game will be as ambitious as Zelda and Mario last year? I think in a way, I think graphically, I think it'll be one of the most ambitious games that we've seen on the Nintendo Switch. So yes, I think graphically, yeah. Maybe not gameplay mechanics wise, but graphically, I think it's going to be just as ambitious. Shout outs to Zemba Duvant, hitting us with that follow over there at the Fire Nation on Twitch. Thank you so much, homie. Hitting us with that Katone. Hopefully you enjoy the Fire Nation over there on Twitch, and please build up the nation very strong. Need for Speed. So you want Need for Speed? Oh, you think Need for Speed's gonna come? Yeah, man, that's the microtransactions for Speed, and it's not that good of a game. NBA Jam and the next Mortal Kombat on Switch. Okay, so NBA Jam, that's a game that they'd have to announce then, right? Because there's no NBA Jam announced. So you're saying that they're gonna announce NBA Jam and also the next Mortal Kombat on the Switch. Okay. Calamity Gannon says, OJ, were you saying about Prime on the Switch? No, I was saying like Prime on Twitch, not Switch. Prime on Twitch. Og says, gotta go to bed, school night. Yeah, man, it's already like 10:30 where you're at. Take it easy, man. Have fun at school. Study hard. Take it easy, man. Surprise return of Crazy Taxi. Okay, KAG. Shout outs to KAG. Make sure you guys go subscribe to this man's channel. Good stuff over there, KAG. Zoom with his reaction channel. Yeah, man, Crazy Taxi. That'd be dope if they brought back Crazy Taxi. Even like a port of like all the games. I think there's 3 of them, right? Crazy Taxi 1, 2, and 3. Port all of them 1080p 60. Put some online play in there. That'd be dope. I used to play Crazy Taxi all the day back in the day. Like I don't think I even like Crazy Taxi that much, but I played it. Eric Dolber says, OJ, when do you think the next Nintendo Direct will be? Like May-ish or something like that. Fire Blast Gaming says, OJ, surprise announcement for me. Retro Studios new game comes out this year and gets Game of the Year. Ooh, okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. We'll see about that. Wonderful 101 Switch port and a new 3D Sonic. That is good. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I think two out of those three might happen. I mean, 2 out of those 3 might happen. So, a new Rayman game. Oh, I'd like a new Rayman game. Gucci Lucci. Will Bayonetta have a long or short hair in Bayonetta 3? Well, from what we've seen, it looks like she's gonna be her Bayonetta 1 type of model, you know, or Bayonetta 1 looks. So maybe she starts out with short hair, then she ends, or she starts out with long hair, then she ends up with short hair. Maybe, I'm not sure, but she has long hair in the trailer, so looks like Bayonetta 1. So I don't know, man. COD, baby. Crazy Taxi is a free game for Xbox Live members this month. Yeah, Crazy Taxi, to me, it's too much of a... The problem that I have with Crazy Taxi is that it's too much of an arcade game for, like, the consoles. Like, there was, like, no real, like, story mode, really? Or, like, no real actual game. It was just like, okay, you drive them, and then once you don't make it, it's like, okay, end of the game, you start all over, you do your next Crazy Taxi thing. It was, like, too much of an arcade type of experience. I wish that they actually made, like, a full single-player campaign in Crazy Taxi, you know, like, I wish they made that. I wish it wasn't so, like, okay, you know, you try it, you lose, and then you just go back, you know, like, I don't know. To me, it needs a little bit more content. Metal Gear Solid 5, OJ, how about that? I mean, that's Konami, so I wouldn't bank on Konami bringing back Metal Gear, especially a Kojima game. I don't know if Konami wants to do that. I don't know. Kingdom Hearts Switch announcement. I mean, that's one of those things people obviously want. It'd be a good idea, but I mean, Square Enix, when it comes to Switch, Square Enix, they're great. Don't get me wrong, they're good, but it seems like Square Enix needs to really start taking, like, we need to put the big boy pants on. I think sometimes Square Enix, they don't want to put the big boy pants on. I mean, they'll do it sometimes, but like I see Bandai Namco, okay, we're getting Dark Souls. That's the big boy pants. You know what I'm saying? Like, Square Enix, we're getting some great games. Don't get me wrong. I mean, look, Dragon Quest 11, that's big boy pants. I get that. But like when it comes to Final Fantasy or when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, like, oh no Nintendo, systems. I mean, we've got Kingdom Hearts games beforehand. We got Dream Drop Distance. Okay, so that was great. So I'm not gonna sit here every time and say that. And mainly this is just we're talking about Wii U. But like they didn't bring Kingdom Hearts to the Wii. Like, why didn't they bring Kingdom Hearts to the Wii? That was dumb to not bring Kingdom Hearts to the Wii. They brought it to the DS. I thought they should have brought the game to the Wii. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 should have came to the Wii. I do feel that Kingdom Hearts should come to the Switch, but we'll have to just wait and see. Jet Set Radio, okay, Jet Set Radio would be good. Fight Night, you know what? I've actually been kind of craving a little bit of some Fight Night action. So yeah, I think Fight Night on the Switch would be dope. Did I ever play basketball? And what position? Yeah, I did play basketball. I played basketball for many years. When I was, I don't want to brag or anything, but when I was 5th grade and 6th grade, we won state championships, and I was pretty much the best player on the court. I averaged the double-double. Each 5th grade, we won a state championship, and I averaged the double-double. I averaged like 14 points and like 20 rebounds a game. Just because I could jump higher than everyone on the court, and I was like tenacious rebounder. Like Dennis Rodman was my favorite player. Well, Michael Jordan was my favorite, but like Dennis Rodman was like what I would probably say I was like most equivalent to on the court. I was just like a rebounder, man. I would just go up and snag the ball out of the air. But I was probably a little bit better scorer than Dennis Rodman. Just not actually like in real life, because Dennis Rodman's like a foot taller than me. But just like in my own like space, I was like, I scored better than he did because I actually could shoot a little bit, like a little 15-foot game. But then my 6th grade year, I broke my tibia, and I missed the whole season. But I came back in the playoffs, and I averaged 22 points a game. And I 22 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists a game. And we won the state championship, and I made the game-winning bucket. Like I said, 6th grade year, I was about as tall as I am now. I'm about 5'9", 5'8", but I was 5'6" in 6th grade, and I could just jump higher than everyone. So it was just really hard to guard me, and I was quicker than everyone too. So it was just really hard to guard me. So yeah, I played basketball. I was really good then. Played junior year. Played in junior high. Played in high school. Did not make the team my freshman year in high school, and I was pissed. I don't know why. It was politics. It just pissed me off. I didn't make the team. Worked really hard. made the team the next couple of years, and played. But really, when I got into high school, it was all about football. I stopped growing, so I stopped getting tall. I was still a good basketball player, but stopped growing. But I played pretty much. I played wherever they needed me. I didn't answer your question, but I played basically. I would play 3. I would play 4, even though I'm not very tall. I can jump. I'm physical, so I can play with the taller guys. So, but mainly, if you want to know like my true position, would probably be like a 3, because my shot's not good enough quite to be a shooting guard. I couldn't necessarily shoot from that far away, and I didn't really run the offense. I wasn't really a point guard. I can pass, but I wasn't as good of a passer as somebody who's maybe a point guard. And my handles weren't as good as a point guard. Like my left hand wasn't as good, although I can dribble with my left. So I was a 3. So I was basically I was a small forward. That's pretty much what my true position was. But anyway, yeah, I played basketball a lot, but football was my main sport. But I love basketball. I've always loved basketball. So yeah. 150 likes. Let's go. Midway coming out of the closet and making a new Gauntlet, or just a Gauntlet Dark Legacy remake. Okay, shout outs, man. That'd be cool. 2K18 looks as good as the PS4 though. What are you talking about? 2K18, which on the Switch, I don't think it looks as good, but it doesn't look bad. Willem Jones says basketball is my favorite sport, even though I suck in real life. Yeah, man. Yeah, it happens, dude. I mean, there's a lot of people who love golf. That's like their favorite sport, but they suck at golf in real life. So, I mean, I can still play. I can still hoop. After I was done in college, like, you know, football and everything, I used to come back. I used to play at the rec all the time, like the basketball places that we had here in town. I used to go and hoop, you know, but I'm just short. So, I mean, if I was like 6 foot, if I was like 6'2" or 6'3", no, if I was like 6'6", I'd be in the NBA. If I was like 6'6" with my jumping ability and my mid-range game, I think I probably could have made it to the NBA if I was like 6'6". Not like if I was 6'3", I would have to be able to shoot better and dribble the ball better. But if I was like 6'6", I could definitely, like, with my skill that I had, I could definitely play in the NBA. But I'm not 6'6". I'm nowhere near 6'6", and yeah, so I'm not in the NBA. Now the NFL, the reason why I'm not, because I was too slow. That's the reason why I didn't make it to the NFL. I was quick, but I was too slow. That's the reason why. For my height, I needed to be faster. I needed to be a 4.4, 4.3 40. I'm like a 4.5, 4.6 40. So that's too slow for my height to make it to the NFL. If I was 6'6", I'd be tall. Yeah. I wish I was 6'6". That's probably no, 6'6" is maybe a little too tall. I think the perfect height, like for everything, so to where you could actually branch off, you could play football or you can play basketball, would be like 6'4". 6'4", 6'5". That would be the perfect height to where you're not too tall in football to play a skill position. So you can play defense, you can play safety, I mean, you'd be a tall corner, but you can play corner. But then you're not too short in basketball either. You can play 2, you can play 1. You know, you can play the 2 or the 1, maybe even play the 3, probably not, but you know, it's the right height. 6'4" would be the right height to where you can kind of just do either one. You know, now if you're 6'5", that's too tall for like safety or something like that, or for corner. That's a little too tall. It'd be hard. You're probably gonna play a linebacker or defensive end. You have to play outside backer or defensive end. But 6'5", you could play basketball, yeah. But I mean, I think you're too tall for a couple of the other positions in football. So I would say 6'4" is the perfect men's height for pretty much every sport that, you know, any sport that you'd want to be in. Most sports, not every sport, but 6'4" would be the perfect height. So I wish I was 6'4". So yeah. Could you good Doug, you could have been like a good Doug Martin. Doug Martin, he's about 5'10" though, isn't he? I'm not talking about the quarterback position though. Hold up. I'm not talking. I was just talking about defensively. Not the quarterback position. Obviously, offensively, you can play. If you're 6'5", you can be receiver. You can be lots of positions. You can be, if you got big, you can play lineman. But I'm just talking about the skill positions and everything like that. I wasn't talking about pretty much everything with that. But 6'6" for quarterback, that's good. But a lot of NFL scouts think that 6'6" is too tall for a quarterback. A lot of NFL scouts think that 6'6", like, you got a lot of guys that are goofy, you know, when they're that tall. They think that the prototypical height for a quarterback would be 6'4". That's what most scouts want to see. They want to see 6'4", like 220. That's exactly what they want to see. 6'4", 220. Tom Brady is 6'4". Peyton Manning is about 6'4", 6'5". I think they listed him at 6'6", though, Peyton Manning, but I'm not sure if he's actually 6'6". Eli's 6'4". Big Ben's about 6'4", 6'5". I mean, that's the prototype. Phillip Rivers, you know, so yeah, OJ at 6'4", looking like Vernon Davis. Yeah, I wish, man. Oh man. So yeah, man. So okay, let's go to. We're talking too much about sports here. So what do you guys want to see when it comes to questions? You guys have any other questions when it comes to what else that you guys want there? So give me some questions, guys. Give me some more questions. DJ Fresh 82 says, I can definitely see a Division 2 maybe come to the Nintendo Switch. We're definitely going to see a lot of surprises throughout the year, especially after the paid service launches, my opinion at least. Yeah, I mean, we'll see about the paid service. The only thing that I'm hoping is that Nintendo actually gets it right, because I don't know, man. It's just, we'll see what happens. But the Division 2, I mean, yeah, they could be working on that. I would hope that if the Division came out, it would come to the Switch. The Snowdrop engine would be dope, man. So, yeah. Yeah. Mason the Magical says, I'm 5'11", I don't want to grow any taller. I mean, yeah, 5'11's not bad. 5'11's a good height. 5'11's a good height. GTA 5 crossplay. We need to get GTA 5 first, but yeah, GTA 5 would be dope. Beyond Good and Fire Blast says Beyond Good and Evil HD and Beyond Good and Evil 2 announced for the Switch. Okay, okay. Lawbreakers, man, that game, if they even have a studio to make Lawbreakers. Give me some questions though, guys, too, if you guys have questions. Everyone says that I look like Frank Gore, not Vernon Davis, but if I was 6'4", I'd look like, but I've had people tell me that I look exactly like Frank Gore, which I guess I kind of do, but yeah, man. Yeah, and we're like the same height too, so yeah. Like, I went to, Frank Gore's a little bit older than me, but I did go to a camp. Frank Gore was at one camp, and we were both there at the same time. Good football player. Call of Duty 4, oh my gosh. Call of Duty 4, oh my gosh. Okay, Call of Duty 4, oh my gosh. Will Star Fox come back to the Switch, or will it stay dormant? Star Fox is a franchise I think will come back to the Switch. I think they're going to do a port. I think we're going to get a port of Star Fox Zero with fixed controls. with fixed controls and with motion with the gamepad. Like, so I think we're going to get Star Fox Zero ported over. That's what I think we're going to get. Maybe some online play, some online co-op added in. Excuse me. KG Reacts says, do you think we'll release? Do you think they will release a new FIFA for the Switch? Yeah, I think FIFA's coming to the Switch after the 100,000 sales in Japan. They said 70 or 90,000 sales of FIFA in Spain. So yeah, the game is actually doing okay for it being a clunked up port. So yeah, I think we're getting another FIFA. Obito said, "How I said Frank Gore earlier." Okay, yeah, man, yeah, that's what some people say. Look like Frank Gore. So, PlayerEssence, do you want to see a release of Ursula's New Groove? I don't know what Ursula's New Groove is. Let me know what that is, man. Toon Link says, do you see the online for the Nintendo Switch being worth it? We don't have many details, but when we see some, and will there be enough to appeal to the main audience? The price is pretty cheap. The price is super cheap, so I think people are gonna get it because you have to play it for online. I mean, so it'll be enough because you'll have to pay for it if you want to play Nintendo's best games online. I mean, you got guys that that play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe every single day. You got people that play Splatoon every single day. Nintendo has all the power because Nintendo has these crazy games that do numbers. I mean, heck, you can go on Splatoon 1 on the Wii U. People still playing that more than some games that launched this generation for PS4 and Xbox One. So you can still see that. I mean, Nintendo has so many addictive online games already on the Switch between like ARMS and Splatoon and Mario Kart. I mean, people are just, I mean, they might not, it might not be worth it. It might not have as many features, but people are going to pay for it just because they, you know, they put it behind the online. I mean, I think that if Nintendo said that you can play for free, like let's say there's 2-tier packages, you can play, you can get no voice chat or no actual built-in features, no party chat, no messaging, but you can have free online play, or you can pay $20 and get all the features and have online play. I think people wouldn't buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people would want the free online option. I think people are okay with the free online option. I think most people will want just free online, and they'll be like, screw voice chat, I'll just use Discord if I want. But Nintendo's charging for online. Obviously, it makes sense in order to make their network better, to buy more servers, to all that stuff. They gotta charge for it, so they're charging for it. Ursula's Merc mission and Xenoblade. Do you want to see? Not really. Nah, I'm not. Not really. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's a weird question. We could see. We could use Wii U ports, but I think we can do without Star Fox Zero. I don't know about whether we can do with it or do without it. Look, I know of a port that's coming that we can do without, but it's still coming. There's lots of stuff that we don't necessarily need or do without, but they're gonna do it. You know why they're gonna do it? Because the game's already done, and you can port it over. The game's in HD. You can port it over. You can add some new content, and it's a game that millions of people didn't have access to because millions of people didn't buy a Wii U. People keep on acting like people bought a Wii U. You know what I'm saying? Like not enough people bought a Wii U. Which I have a video coming up once we do our channel relaunch. Like, complaining about ports or even just saying this shouldn't come, that's silly. It's honestly silly. But I agree. Do we need Star Fox Zero? No. Would I want a new Star Fox? Would I want a new Star Fox instead? Yes. So I agree with your basic premise, Roadhouse. Quantum L says, hey OJ, do you think we'd get a Kid Icarus announced for the Switch to be released next year? I think Kid Icarus will come. I don't know if it's going to come next year though. My posters are sweet. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Have you? I don't know what you're talking about. Gil1369. How do you? Alonzo Vine says, how do you think it will be till? Or how long do you think it'll be till we get a release date for Project Octopath? Till we actually get a release date? I think we'll get a release date in the next couple months. Until it actually launches, I don't know. But I think we'll get a release date sometime soon. Fireblast Gaming says, do you think it could be a bad thing about Nintendo doing more DLC, or those articles from earlier taken out of context? No. DLC is not a bad thing, and Nintendo didn't say paid DLC. Nintendo just said DLC. It could be like ARMS, where it's free DLC, where you get a bunch of free DLC. It could be like Splatoon, that has a bunch of free DLC. So people were just automatically going towards the negative, but it's going to be a combination of paid and free. So no, I don't think DLC is a bad thing when you do it right. So yeah. KG React says there's a new Harvest Moon for the Switch. Yeah, there is a new Harvest Moon coming to the Switch. Quantum L says, oh, here we go, Quantum. Hey, OJ, long shot, but do you think that Earthworm Jim could be revived on the Switch? Yeah, I actually think that's funny that you say it's a long shot. I actually think Earthworm Jim can be revived on the Switch. I don't know who holds the licensing, but I think that an Earthworm Jim game that came out before could come to the Switch. Earthworm Jim it's a great IP. I think it's really good. It's funny. There was a good TV show. And I think that eventually there could be an Earthworm Jim game that comes to the Switch. Maybe a port of the original ones, the Earthworm Jim games, or some of the other ones that came out. So yeah, I don't know if it's a long shot. I think that might happen, but I don't know who holds the what's it called, the license for that. Squid Vicious says, OJ, do you think we'll see fewer Japan only games since there are more success in the West for those types of games on the Switch? Can you give me an example? Because most games don't really come out in Japan only. There's very, very few games at this point. Twilight 2 Dawn said Nintendo Beyond. It made a... What's Nintendo Beyond? It made a 2-hour video about how bad ports are. It was absolutely ridiculous. Anybody who says that ports are bad doesn't know a shred about business. Does not know a single shred about the video game industry or business. in the situation that the Switch is in, ports are good. Ports are super good. Now, if there's not new games coming, then yeah, I agree. Maybe it's not good, but there's new games coming. Anybody who thinks that ports aren't good, all you got to do is say Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Excuse me, like that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. There's no, and like I said, it's not even about trying to defend, you know, Nintendo or anything like that, because I buy ports on PS4 and Xbox One too. But anybody that says the ports are bad, how Nintendo ports are bad, like that's absolutely, that's blasphemous. There's not a single person that can beat me in a debate on that matter, and I'll challenge anybody. So I don't know who's Nintendo Beyond. I don't know who Nintendo Beyond is, but Nintendo Beyond, I'd be more than happy to have you on and we can get a proper debate. Somebody let me know on their Twitter. Of course, friendly, no shots at them, no attacking them. But I'd be more than happy to debate anyone on ports and whether it's a good or a bad idea, because there's no answer to say, oh yeah, ports are. There's no evidence to say that ports are bad. Like that's just someone just complaining on their own behalf. So yeah, man, I don't think so. OJ, do you think that they'll just drop a surprise game out of nowhere like Netflix did with the new Cloverfield film last night during the Super Bowl? I don't know about dropping a game out of nowhere. Nah, I don't think so. I think that we're gonna get announcements out of nowhere and then the game will be released shortly after, but not just dropping a game out of nowhere. Nah. Hey OJ, who's your dream developer of a new F-Zero? A Japanese developer who makes RPGs that can infuse RPG elements in an open world into F-Zero. So there used to be this developer that made Sleeping Dogs, but I think that they got shut down. But the developer who made Sleeping Dogs, I would want them to make an F-Zero game. Arms isn't dead. I don't know why people keep saying Arms is dead. Arms is fine. It still got plenty of players. They had a nice Evo Japan. It's not dead. It's just people who don't know what they're talking about. Oh, Josh from the BitBlock. Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's definitely not. He's got me blocked on Twitter. But yeah, Josh from the BitBlock. Yeah, you know, he doesn't know what he's talking about when it comes to that. His podcast that he did, it's basically all on just his own end as far as what he thinks, because he doesn't value portability at all. He doesn't value any of the new content being added in. So basically, he's just making it completely on his, you know, one-sided on top of things, and he's definitely not looking at it from the business end. So yeah, I mean, really, there's no argument to say that they're bad, because you have a system that has amazing games, but only 13.56 million people bought it. You have another system, the Nintendo Switch, that has a bigger install base than your last system that's been out for 5 years. You have games that are just sitting there on the Wii U that nobody's going to be able to play because nobody wants to buy a Wii U anymore. Why in the world would you not port those games over to your more successful system? There's no justification. There's no amount of saying but to say that that's a bad idea to not port. Like there's nothing that anybody could say. Plain and simple. There's nothing that anybody can say. So yeah, Nintendo Beyond or Josh, he has me blocked, but I'd be more than happy to have Josh on if anybody wants to let him know. But I'm blocked on Twitter from him, so I'd be more than happy to have him on, or I can go on his channel. Be more than happy to talk to him about ports and inform him that definitely ports are not bad at all. Like they're definitely not bad. Ports happen because. And ports also, and I'll tell you, the industry, when it comes to developers like Panic Button, you think they'd be you know, they make ports, they do ports, you know. A lot of these developers that get a chance to do ports, they get work, they get employment. So you're employing these people to port the game, and you're also giving people the opportunity who didn't play it to play the game. So it helps the industry. It helps the industry all around. So yeah, it's definitely. I don't see why it's a bad thing. All right, take it easy, Alicio, man. Shout outs. Thanks for coming out. Okay, we're at 160 likes. Let's see if in this final stretch, can we get to 175 in this final stretch of likes? Let's go. So if you guys have any more questions, let me know. There are William Gamer 55. There are new games coming out. There are. That's the thing. Like I said, there are new games coming out. There are new games and there are ports. There are new games. Like we're getting new stuff. We're getting Kirby. We're getting Yoshi. We're getting new games. We're getting SNK Tag Team Frenzy. We're getting all those. We're getting that stuff. So I mean, there are new games and there's ports. There's both. If we didn't have the ports, that wouldn't mean that there'd be new games in their place. All that would mean is that there'd be no games. For example, the Wii U. The Wii U had droughts. The Wii U did not have ports of Wii games. It did not have ports of Wii games. And what happened? Droughts. First party game droughts. So it's not like we would get games instead of like, it's not like Nintendo saying, oh, well, we're going to fund ports instead of new games. That's not it at all. You would just get nothing. It wouldn't be like, oh, we get new games instead. You'd get nothing. You'd get only when the new games, when they launch, and you just get bigger droughts. So it's stupid to sit there and complain. Yeah, exactly. Mark Williams says there's plenty of new games. There's plenty of ports. Most people don't even have the money to buy all the games that they want. You know? Roger's base is cool. I got no problem with Nintendo Beyond though. I got no problem with them, but he seems like, I don't know. I mean, it's just weird. He took shots at like Game Explain and stuff like that. So that wasn't cool, especially since Game Explain really helped his channel out so much. Like Game Explain got him so many subscribers, but it is what it is. Sleeping Giant says, hey, OJ, what about A Legend of Zelda being in Termina again, but in Dark Breath of the Wild ambience? Yo, man, that's deep. Being open world style and going more in depth in the RPG stat style, like possibly being able to level up your mass, etc. That would be a great Legend of Zelda game. I hope they do what you just said. William Jones says Mario Tennis Aces is going under the radar. The game looks fun. I don't know if it's going under the radar. I don't know if it's going under the radar. I think people got it on the radar because it's got a story mode now. I don't think it's going underneath the radar. I think people are excited for the game. Young Siri says, OJ, I know you're not a fan of the game, but I'd like RE7 on Nintendo Switch to come this year. I mean, look, I want it to come too, just so people can play it. But no, I'm not a fan of the VR simulator. Quantum L says, hey, OJ, do you think Tomonobu Itagaki gets a second chance to develop a game for Nintendo with Valhalla Studios? If so, what game do you think they'll develop? I think, he stepped down from Valhalla, so I don't know what he's doing. So Heart and Soul says Rogers Base and Josh already have the port debate and also talked about, quote, no new games announced yet. Anyways, it's not worth debating him if he doesn't even like indies and took shots at indies. Yeah, he takes shots at independent developers all the time. But it's funny because he plays like 1-2 Switch and stuff like that. Yeah, he's taking shots at indies, which is weird. I mean, I saw him play 1-2 Switch, and I saw him play plays like Animal Crossing, which is just like, it's a full game, but it's like Animal Crossing. It's like doing nothing, There are indie games that do like what Animal Crossing does. There are indie games that give you that type of value like Animal Crossing. Maybe not as popular, but there's definitely indie games that do that. So, I don't see what the issue is. The Silent saying, but like I said, I'm not to harp on Roger. I think Rogers Base is great at what he does, but I'm not sure. I think I'd be able to bring up better points than Rogers Base, because Rogers Base, he's not a debater. Rogers Base, he reacts to anime, you know what I'm saying, and he sings. He's a singer, and he reacts to anime. That's what Rogers Base does. I'm a little bit better in the debate category than him, but I like his channel. I'm subscribed, so. All right, take it easy, Mark. Thanks for having me out on the stream. I do appreciate the donation, my guy. Shout outs to Luis Huerta. I probably said that wrong. Sorry about that. Huerta? Luis, shout outs, man. Thank you so much for the follow over the Fire Nation. That was about 9 minutes ago. Sorry about getting it to it late. Thank you so much. Welcome to the village. Hitting us with that tone. Build up the Fire Nation strong. And once again, get ready. I got a big announcement for all you Twitch users out there. And sorry, guys, I don't have the Twitch chat up right now, so I'm terribly sorry if I'm not looking at your chat and what you guys are saying in Twitch. Really sorry about that. I probably should have had that up. My bad. Albio says, I think you should be a regular on the Spawncast. I don't know if I'd even want to be a regular, but I mean, that's not up to me. I mean, he's got his regulars, which is cool. I mean, I think it's more based on, like, you know, the type of content that each of them do, the type of the sub counts a little bit, you know, so it makes a little bit more sense to have, you know, RGT and Dreamcast guy as regulars because they got a bigger sub count. So I mean, it's not like I'm like, oh, I should be on there, you know, every single time too. I mean, like, you got to do what's best for, you know, your brand moving forward. And those guys, between the two of them, they got nearly 200,000 subscribers, or they're going on 200,000 subscribers between the two of them. You know, so it makes sense for them to be on the Spawncast as regulars over me. How dare you disrespect Animal Crossing, OJ? I'm not disrespecting. I'm just saying, like, there's games that do what Animal Crossing does. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that are indie, like Minecraft. Well, I guess Minecraft isn't indie anymore, but it used to be. And then, like, Stardew Valley, that's like indie. That does it too, you know, so. Yeah. But I'm not disrespecting that. Yeah, that's Josh Thomas. SGT Crack. Yeah, that's Josh. Young Siri says, man, I wish we would get Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 on the Switch. Yeah, that would be kind of cool if we got Ultimate Alliance. I like that game. I don't think I'd buy it, though, because I already beat the game like a million times. Yo, shout outs to Chaz Evansdale. A little bit late, but shout outs to Chaz for being here. Says, OJ, what's your most anticipated game of 2018 that's already been announced? No wonder you didn't see Twitch. Yeah, sorry about that, man. I don't have the Twitch. You know what? Let me just pull up the Twitch chat right now, because that's actually wrong, because I'm trying to build up my Twitch and I don't even have the Twitch chat up. That's not right to all the people who want to watch on Twitch. Sorry about that, guys. I just forgot to pull up my restream. Excuse me. So sorry about that, man. Chaz, to make you, because I know you don't like going on on YouTube. I know you like Twitch more because Twitch is better for live streaming. So yeah, sorry about that. I'm pulling it up right now. Been here for 30 minutes, OJ. Okay, my bad. Been here for 30 minutes, but okay, so I got my Twitch chat up. So all the dudes watching on Twitch, let me see how many people are watching. Okay, so we got 7 people watching on Twitch. So if you're watching on Twitch, I will answer any questions you have, okay? If you're watching on Twitch, I'll be able to see it. And I know you can pop out the Twitch chat, but I didn't even have the Twitch channel up. Basically, I have a thing called Restream Chat, and basically it'll combine all my channels that I'm live streaming on into one chat. So I don't have to have multiple windows. I can actually see everything, you know, all the messages, and I can see the icons from where you guys are talking from. There'll be a little icon that says Twitch by your name, and that's where the message came from. So I have that, so I actually have that pulled up now. So if you're on Twitch, I'll be able to answer your questions. So Chaz, my most anticipated game that's been announced is probably, gosh, this is tough. It's probably like Project Octopath? Like Project Octopath, or like, I mean, if Bayonetta 3 comes out this year, we just don't have enough, like, as far as confirmed release dates. Like, if Pokemon could be it. So if Pokemon comes out, that would be it. But like, the only game that I would say that we have like a confirmed release date, I'd probably say right now it's a tie between, or a confirmed launch year, I would say it's a tie between Project Octopath and Valkyria Chronicles 4. Those two games are probably the ones that I'm most anticipating right now. Shin Megami Tensei 5, I think that's coming in 2018, but Shin Megami Tensei 5 would be another game right there, so. You also got I got 2 or 3 Twitch, oh, it didn't pop up. Oh my gosh, the Twitch subs didn't pop up. Shout out to the dudes who did the Twitch sub. I didn't want to let people know about that because I don't have all my Twitch stuff set up, and I didn't announce that I'm, you know, doing the whole affiliate thing with Twitch at this point. So sorry for all the Twitch dudes who did sub and didn't get shout outs. Trust me, you guys will all get shout outs once I finish up my affiliate program thingy, and also once I announce everything, because I don't have my emotes and everything set up. So I'm terribly sorry to all the Twitch dudes out there. You guys will be getting that functionality very soon. Very soon. This is Mark Williams, but nobody cares though. I care. I care that you're Mark Williams. Shout outs to shout outs to new hold up here. Shout outs to Flip999 with the $5 donation. Says I never owned a Wii U, so any port is a new game to me, so I don't mind them. Of course, exactly. Like I mean, people, if you've never played Bayonetta 1 and 2, oh my gosh, you are in. This is a super triple A type of game of the year. You are getting two of some of the best games ever made on the Nintendo Switch anywhere that you want. This is the best place to play Bayonetta, right here on the Nintendo Switch. I can't fathom like getting a first time experience to play Bayonetta 2 on the Switch with better frame rate, improved from what it looks like, improved resolution or improved textures, and anywhere that you want. That's God tier. That is so amazing. I wish I didn't play Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U. I wish this was my first time playing it on the Switch, because the Switch is such a better system to play it on. You're gonna have the Pro Controller. It's gonna be so dope playing that game, and I've already played it. Also, shout outs to Grav343 and also to Rinley5. Thank you guys so much, hitting us with those katones from the Fire Nation. Do appreciate the support, homies. Build up the Fire Nation strong. We doing things big over there, man. Oh yeah, mod. Okay, yes, Chaz, mod. Yes, let's mod you, my guy. Let me head over to the Twitch chat, guys. I gotta mod my guy Chaz over on Twitch. Let's mod my guy right now. Give me a second, and I'll still answer your questions, guys. We'll go for a bit longer. I know I said 2 hours, but we gotta extend this baby out. We gotta extend it out. My boy donated. And Nintendo Examiner hitting us with a cheer, hitting us with that 5 bits of cheer. So I do appreciate that. Like, I really got to make sure I'm on top of my my Twitch game now, man. So yeah. Okay. Okay, somebody sent me a whisper, but I need to talk about that later. So here we go, Chaz. Let's mod you up, my guy. Dun, 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 dun. Hold up, no, we gotta play a little bit of a. Hold up, we gotta. Okay, hold up. Here we go. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Chaz is about to get level up, about to evolve, and here we go. And hold up, where's the mod button at? There we go. You're modded. Shout outs to Chaz, brand new mod. Thank you so much, Chaz. I do appreciate your continued support. Hopefully you enjoy. Oh, we gotta play the music. Got the battle. Gym leader. I choose a wild Chaz. I capture the wild Chaz. Chaz, use flamethrower now. Chaz, flamethrower. Oh man, I like this music. Pokemon Red and Blue, favorite Pokemon game. Also, shoutouts to Heart and Soul 72, Slayer Izado as well. Thank you so much for the follows over there on the Twitch. The Fire Nation hitting us with that Katone. Thank you, appreciate that. And may the mod power protect you. May the mod be with you. It's time. It's time. It's time, my boys. It's time. All right, we're done with that Pokemon music. Shout outs to Chaz, though. As well. So let's go in and let's get some more questions in, guys. Let me know. Pokemon Switch better be lit. Man, you know Pokemon Switch is going to be lit, bro. How can Pokemon Switch not be lit? How can Pokemon Switch not be lit? It's got to be lit. There's no other way outside of it being lit. You know? No other way outside of it being lit. OJ, chances of us seeing a new Knights game for the Switch. Less than 40%. I'm not going to say that it's out of the question, but I'm not going to say that it's likely. So less than 40%, but I think that it could. We saw a Knights game for the Wii. Excuse me. So I think that we could see a Knights game for the Switch. Is it me or are there a lot of Mark Bryant sponsoring? Yeah, there is. Mark Bryant sponsored twice. He used like a different card or something like that. My dude sponsored twice on my YouTube and also hit me with the Twitch Prime subscription as well. So, yeah. And he's also a tier 3 Patreon too. So yeah, man. Pokemon will dominate. Yeah, Nintendo's definitely going to dominate with Pokemon. Will Sonic ever regain its former glory? Yeah, man. I think Sonic, one of these days, will regain its former glory. It's just, it might be a while, but I think it'll happen. Donkey Kong says, do you think we will get 2 more 3D Mario games since the Switch will have such a long lifespan? Oh, yeah. I think we're going to see at least the minimum one more Mario game, and then a 3D Mario game, and then, you know, the minimum one more, but I think we'll get 2 more. So we might have 3, but I'm more leaning towards 1 more new Mario game than that. I think we'll get 1 more new Mario 3D game, and we'll get 1 like 2D game. You know, we'll get a couple 2D games, whether it's Mario Maker, some ports. So we'll see about that. The Black Wolf says, sorry, OJ, but it's too late in Europe. Thanks for the stream. No problem, man. I'll take it easy, bro. I'll see you next time. I'll try to do it earlier next time. OJ, do you believe that Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy will come to the Switch? Report is legit. I don't know if the report is legit, but I think it's going to come, yeah. Pokemon Switch will break barriers. It'll break everything. Breaking news, a Chinese gamer becomes paralyzed after a 20-hour gaming session. Nintendo Brad says that. Well, he probably shouldn't have been playing games for 20 hours. I mean, that's horrible that he got paralyzed, if that's the truth. But you probably shouldn't be playing games for 20 hours straight. Will we get a KAG reaction says, will we get a Xenoblade Chronicles export? I'd say it's 50-50 at this point. That's whether they want to work on it or not. So I'm saying it's 50-50. Calling it. Mario Maker will be multiplayer. I like multiplayer Mario Maker. I think that'd be great. Pokemon Galaxy. Oh, is that we're talking about the name maybe? The Silent Saiyan stays true to his name and just has just a smirk. Donkey Kong says it's been confirmed Toad's hat is actually his head. Did anybody ever think it was a hat? Did we ever think it was a hat? I'm pretty sure it was his head. A mushroom doesn't have a hat. A mushroom, his head's a mushroom. So I mean, was it a hat? How do you become a mod? Just be here every time and I'll mod you up. Just be here a lot and I'll mod you up. Gucci Lucci says, my boy Boogie losing that weight though. Yeah, I saw him, man. Boogie looking good. Boogie's looking good, man. He's losing that weight. I'm happy for him. Brian L.Y. says, just for fun, OJ, what would the 2 version of Pokemon on the Switch be? Peanut butter and jelly? No, you can't say peanut butter and jelly because that sounds like 3 different things, even though it's only 2. So no, it's not going to be that, but I'm going to go with Pokemon. I'm going to go with Pokemon. I don't know what I'm going to go with. I just had a long pause there. I have no idea what I'm going to go with. I became a mod by stealing a car for OJ. Yeah, man. We were playing Grand Theft Auto, me and Squid. And man, jacked the car for me. I sold it for about 40-50 grand. It was cool, man. It was cool. Thanks, Squid. I appreciate it. Yikes. This chat's going quick. Sun and Moon would have been a perfect for Switch fit, the Odyssey theme. I mean, not maybe, but Pokemon, what does Pokemon got to do with Mario Odyssey? It's got nothing to do with it, so I don't know if they have to fit a theme for Mario. Pokemon Docked and Pokemon Portal. That's actually really funny. Oh man. Quantum L says, OJ, do you think we get a Pokken Tournament 2 announced this year and released next year? No. No Pokken Tournament 2 this year announced this year and released next year. No, absolutely not. Maybe next year, then released in the year after, or maybe released that same year. Nintendo usually doesn't do announcements like so far in advance for certain things. If it's going to be like next year, I mean, sometimes they do. Like Fire Emblem, they did, but we'll have to wait and see. Shout outs to Jimmy McLaren for the subscription. And also Lightning McQueen as well. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the village. Got some brand new ninja. Everyone in the chat, please make Jimmy and Lightning feel very welcome. Appreciate the subscriptions, homies. Noir and Blanc. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen either. A new DK game should be a first-person shooter with coconut guns. With coconut guns. Oh, I want to read this. Coconut guns and peanut poppers. Yeah, that'd be a great game. They should do that. They should definitely do that. Gen 1 remake. I'd be dope. I'd be down with the Gen 1 remake, but they said it's going to be a new game, so it's not going to be a Gen 1 remake. Can I be a mod? Can I be a mod, OJ? If that's not, if not, that's fine. Yeah, I can mod you up. I can mod you up, Fire Blast, but I gotta ask you a couple questions. I'll DM you a couple questions first before I mod you up, my guy. Ultra. Is Ultra here? Yo, is Ultra here? I didn't see Ultra. Is my dude Ultra here? Yo, Nintendo Ultra, my boy. My boy Ultra. I need to have you on another stream, my guy. I need to get you on. It's been too long since we talked Nintendo, since we talked gaming, since we talked everything. I gotta have you on, my guy. I gotta have you on at some point. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up, man. I see Ultra. When is Nintendo going to reveal the NX? They are going to reveal the NX, but it's not going to be Nintendo. It's going to be Sony with the PlayStation 5. That's the NX. Officer Bryant, Mano County. Yo, okay. Hello, I'm new to your channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate you being here. Welcome to the village, homie. All ninjas treated equal. Do appreciate you being here, and I hopefully enjoy the content. Luis Herta says, I challenge you to test your mod powers on me. And maybe one of these days, my guy. Maybe one of these days. Nintendo Ultra, OJ just modded me on. Okay, cool. He played some Evolution music. Sony always wins, baby. Yeah, Sony always wins. I mean, Ultra knows all about that. Sony always wins. Sony always wins, baby. Quantum L says, hey, OJ, do you think that we'd get Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2 remastered rather than just Phantasy Star Online 2? I don't think I mean, that's more likely considering how how Sega is about Phantasy Star Online, but I don't think we're getting any of it. I don't think we're getting any of it, so. Nah, OJ, Google will reveal the next NX will be a threat to the Switch. Absolutely, man. My boy Rerez, he on point. Young SSJ Fox says, is there any official confirmation for Fighter Z on the Switch? No, there's no official confirmation. If there was official confirmation, then you would have got official confirmation. Like, how are you gonna sit here and ask, is there any official confirmation? Obviously, if you're asking the question, then there's no official confirmation, my guy. You asking a question. And how bad would that be on my channel if you guys didn't know that there's an official confirmation of Dragon Ball FighterZ on the Nintendo Switch and there's no official confirmation that I've done on my channel? So trust me, my guy. If you have to ask if there is, then there isn't. Then there isn't. But don't worry, it's probably gonna come. It's probably gonna come, my dude. It's probably coming. Willem says Rerez still thinks the Switch will flop. Deep down he doesn't. Deep down he doesn't. Did I miss a lot? Yeah, you kind of did, Ivan. You kind of did. Kind of missed like the whole thing. But I will have the replay of this up later tonight, probably like around 10 or 11 p.m. tonight, because I don't gotta go to the gym because I went to the gym earlier today. Ugh, so I'm so happy. I hate going to the gym late because I'm tired as heck. I hate going to the gym later in the night, so I went to the gym earlier today. I got it done in the morning, so I don't gotta go to the gym tonight, and I'm feeling good. I can edit a video, and I can knock out and go to sleep. Your boy's gonna get some sleep tonight. That's all I gotta say. Your boy's gonna get some sleep. Yvonne, it's 5 a.m. here. Yeah, man. Sorry. I know it's probably late where you're at, dude, or early in the morning. Quantum also says, hey, OJ, your test stream for Dragon Ball Fighter Z looked great. Did you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed watching you play? No, I did not enjoy it as much as maybe you guys enjoyed watching me play. I think it's great. I think the game is really good. I still need to play more of it. It was just training, so it's not like I'm really enjoying the game yet. I need to find my team. I need to get into the combos. I need to just play the game offline. I wish there was a Switch version so I can go and just play lying down and practice before I go to sleep, but I can't. I have to turn on my PC and turn on all my, turn on everything so I can see it. I have to sit in this chair, be in this room. So I honestly wish there was a Nintendo Switch version because I'd be down for that. But I think it's more to it being on Nintendo, like not being on there, than anything so far in terms of my playtime. I'm just not big on PC gaming, so I'm just not huge. Just like PC gaming just isn't for me as much. So maybe that's why I didn't enjoy it as much as I could have. But it's still a great game. I enjoyed it. I thought it was okay. But it wasn't like I was like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing ever. Not yet. I mean, I still need to play more though. All I did was the training modes. That's all I did was the training. So yeah. Natosha Johnson says, I watch your gaming news every day and I love it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Back to Thou. Okay, back to lurking. Okay, did you say some? Did you have a question? Hold up. He says, okay, I see it here. Don't lurk. I'll answer you, my guy. There's just a lot of questions going on the screen. I don't post much, and I know this won't be happening, but I actually want to see Clash of Ninjas series come back. Also, any Phantasy Star Online series as well. Okay, Thou. First of all, sorry if it felt like I was ignoring you. I definitely wasn't. There's just a lot of messages going down the screen, my guy. And yes, I agree with you. I love the Clash of Ninjas series. I actually fall asleep in my bed with Clash of Ninja tucked with me just like this. I just go to sleep just like this every single day with Clash of Ninja. Every night I lie down with this game, hoping and praying, wishing upon the shooting stars that this game comes back. No, I don't do all that, but I should. Maybe that'll get me better luck in order to be able to play this game. But yeah, man. Yes, Clash of Ninja, I really want this game to come back. Everyone talks about, this game. Everyone talks about Storm 2, which I've played the heck out of both of these games, but these games aren't good compared to this game. This game is definitely better than this game, and I'd probably say Dragon Ball Fighter Z is probably better than all these games. But I would love to see this game make a return, or I'd like to see a Dragon Ball or a Naruto Fighter Z, some type of game, because these games just aren't. These games aren't cutting it anymore. This is a movie. These are a movie. This is a movie. These are movie games. Okay, these are movie games. And I'd like to see a real Naruto fighting game come back. So yeah, man, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you 100%. Okay, so you guys got more questions, and I'm trying to keep up with them. I think Brad asked a good question. Or Squid Vicious asked a question too. The retro tier says, hey OJ, what do you think happened with the Tales game that name dropped at the January Switch review event ago? Nothing happened to it. They're still working on it, and they're just waiting for a time to announce it. Just people got to be more patient. Any word on supplement? No word on supplemental computing devices. Antonio? I'm probably saying your name wrong, dude. Mr. Bingham. Yeah, no word on that. No word on Simpsons Hit and Run. I don't know why that would even be a thing. There's been nothing on Simpsons. No word on that. No word on The Evil Within. So yeah, nothing on all that, my guy. No, I just don't post much. Okay, yeah, it's all good, Thou. It's all good, Thou. Yo, you guys passed 175 likes. Yo, that's hype. But can we get to 200? But can we get to 200 likes? That'd be the ultimate goal. That'd be the ultimate goal. Let's see here. Let me read through here because I know some of you guys had some good questions. Nintendo Brad says, OJ, thoughts on the Avengers game being developed by Square Enix? I don't really have any thoughts right now because we haven't seen anything, so we have to wait till we see something. But I think it's going to be really good. Paid Enthusiast says, OJ, what will the next Zelda title getting remastered be in your opinion? I think it would have to be like Skyward Sword, right? K-Switch 1 says, OJ, do you know the Treyarch often ports games to Nintendo systems? Yeah, actually I do know that, and I talked about that before. I actually talked about their Nintendo porting team that they have at Treyarch. So yes, I do know about that. PlayerEssence, love it when I can tune into your streams. Thank you. I love having you here. Ibster says, hang on, since when was there a Tales of game? Bandai Namco and Nintendo showed off or said that there's going to be a Tales of game. They said there's an official Tales of game coming to Nintendo Switch. We just don't know what game it's going to be. Classic Phantasy Star should come back. Yeah, that'd be great. OJ cheating on his girl with a Wii game confirmed. Yeah, seriously. I don't think she'd care. With Berseria 2, maybe? I don't know about Berseria 2. We just have to wait and see, man. Rosalina, what's the name of the song that you used at the end of the Puyo Puyo Tetris video? I don't remember. What did I... Let me see if I can find it. The Puyo Puyo Tetris video. So... Let's see here. Let me see. I don't want to play... You guys are gonna hear my voice, you know, talking here. Okay, yeah, that's Super Puzzle Fighter, Sakura's theme. Yeah, it's puzzle. It's just type in Super Puzzle Fighter, Super Puzzle Fighter Sakura's theme. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Or just if you type in Sakura's theme. Sakura's theme, from Street Fighter. It's gonna be basically the same beat, that same general line or that same general notes. But yeah, that's definitely Street Fighter Sakura's theme. So there you go. So that was that. I don't know what's going on, Chaz. Are you timing people out? This man's using flamethrower over there on Twitch. Shoutouts. Nice stream, bro. Okay. Nice stream, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. J Dollar love money. What up? How's it going, man? Totally playing Puyo Puyo Tetris right now. I need to go pick that game up, man. Late at night, guys. It's been real. Data Bayo. Shoutouts, Gucci Lucci. Shoutouts, man. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out. Do appreciate that. Do appreciate that. You know what? To be honest, I don't even know what cheers are. What are cheers? Can somebody in the Twitch tell me what cheers are? I still need to figure out what cheers are. So I don't know what cheers are. I got 5 cheers, but I don't know what does it do? So I like to see Echo the Dolphin. What? Oh, it's extra money. Okay. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, shout outs to Nintendo Examiner for the cheer then. I know I already said that, but now I know exactly what it is. Oh, you were testing your mod powers. I didn't get a $100 donation. He didn't. He definitely did not donate $100. He just says that this guy's came in before and said stuff like that. He definitely didn't do that. So he just comes in and says donate. So yeah, my guy. Gotta hit you with that quick timeout, my guy. Spamming. Joe Milton, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. What? Nah, he just comes in and says that all the time, man. So cheers is a form of donation on Twitch. It seems like that, but I mean, there's bits and there's cheers. I don't know the difference between bits and cheers. Yo, Twitch is still gotta learn. Twitch is better than YouTube when it comes to live streaming, but I still gotta figure out everything on there. Party Man says, I want DBZ Budokai Tenkaichi 3 on the Switch. I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I kicked my desk. Almost bought a 3DS yesterday, but forgot I had a Switch. How'd you forget you had a Switch? Cheers is where everybody knows your name. What? I did. What? Shout out to NX Revolution with the $2 donation. Says, I know I'm late. How's it going? It's going good. Also, can you play Chrono Trigger's main theme? Absolutely. We'll put some Chrono Trigger main theme for you, my guy. Alright, so let's go ahead and click on YouTube. Alright, so we got Chrono Trigger's main theme. Oh, it's kind of loud. A little loud. There we go. Shout outs. Thank you so much for the donation and also for the amazing song request. Bits is Twitch microtransactions. So is it like donating? I don't get the difference between the two. OG, I agree. I think it's a slim chance, but chance it'll ever come, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I just think they're gonna focus on Dragon Ball FighterZ. We can't make song requests here. Whatever the version of bits are or donations are of like the YouTube equivalent to Twitch or whatever, you can. So if you're on Twitch and you want to make a song request, if you do like donate or whatever, yeah, you can get a song request. But I don't know what the difference is, like cheers and bits. I don't know what that is. I mean, people are saying it's donations, so whatever that is, go ahead and do it, and you can request the song. Bits are tiny donations, so yeah, microtransactions. Okay, so bits are donations, but what are cheers then? Because are cheers donations too? Okay, 100. OJ, I think 100 bits equals $1. Oh, I see. Okay. King Avery Game says, will we see Chrono Trigger remastered for the Switch? I think eventually we'll see Chrono Trigger on Switch in some way, shape, or form. I wish Square Enix would stop being pansies and just do it. I'm hoping that they do it. I think that Nintendo fans deserve. Like, if we can't get Final Fantasy, you know, like, at this point, we don't know if we're going to be getting Final Fantasy or not. If we can't get that, if they can't give us, you know, Secret of Mana, you know, we have to wait for Secret of Mana and all that, then yeah, I think that we deserve, Chrono Trigger deserves to be on the Switch. So I'm thinking that it's a 50-50 at this point. Okay, I think cheers are like bits, but just don't know the difference. Okay, maybe cheers are bigger. I think cheers are probably bigger donations, right? So if someone donates five cheers is like $5 maybe that's it, and a bit is just smaller. I mean, maybe that's what I'm thinking. How big is my Switch collection? Between digital and physical, I have like 40 games between digital and physical. We're still going. Nice. I'm still going, my guy. I probably should have got off, but I don't have to go to the gym tonight because I went to the gym earlier today, so I got extra time because it's only 8:35 where I'm at, so I can definitely go longer. If I would have had to went to the gym tonight, I would have definitely got off like about 30 to 40 minutes ago because I need to go to the gym, get there, get ready, get there, and get out of there by 10:30 so I can come home, do a video, then get to sleep before 1 a.m. my time. So, but now I worked out during the day, which I need to do more. I need to work out during the day more, so I don't have to go work out at night. Donations are way better on YouTube. I don't know. I think Twitch is probably better. We just don't understand it. Twitch is better than YouTube in everything when it comes to live streaming. Jeffrey Augustine says, OJ, what did I miss? I was just about to call you Alshon Jeffrey for your name. I was about to call you Alshon Jeffrey because the Super Bowl's on my mind, and Alshon Jeffrey destroyed the Patriots yesterday. So I was about to call you Alshon Jeffrey, but I'm going to call you... But Jeffrey, what'd you miss? You kind of missed everything, so you can watch the replay. You can donate on Twitch as well. Exactly, I know you can. So we just need to figure out exactly what it is. Twitch stream is ahead of YouTube. It is ahead of YouTube. OJ is a Twitch noob right now. I'm still learning. That's why I said I'm waiting for, like, you know, to really learn exactly everything that Twitch has to offer. I'm still figuring out Twitch, you know, more so than anything. So what's the thing with Black Ops 4? Okay, so basically I'll recap the news for some people who came out later. So basically Marcus Sellers, who's I guess an industry insider, people are reporting him that way. I have conversations with him on Twitter all the time. He basically is reporting that COD 2018 is Black Ops 4, and it's coming to the PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch. It's set in modern times, and it's boots in the ground gameplay. There's going to be a Switch version. It'll support DLC, HD Rumble, and motion controls. The Switch version is also being ported by a company which is familiar with COD games, so I'm guessing he's alluding to Treyarch. So yeah, so that's basically it. That's basically what he said there in terms of that, and that's what we're talking about when it comes to Call of Duty. I'm not doubting that Call of Duty's coming to the Switch. I think it would. Call of Duty came to the Wii U, came to the Wii. It skipped, you know, the only reason why they didn't, you know, they kind of stopped making them for the Wii U is because the Wii U stopped selling. If it would have sold, then Call of Duty would have kept on going for the Wii U as well. But yeah. NX is a rumor. NX is absolutely a rumor. After the Super Bowl, the Eagles won. Yes, the Eagles did win. Definitely did win. They definitely won. Shout outs to the new we had a new subscriber. Shout outs to Thomas Gamer. Shout outs to Thomas Gamer. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining the village, my guy. I appreciate that. Thomas, everyone in chat, please make Thomas Gamer feel very welcome. Party Man says, can't wait for the new Fire Emblem because I'm new to the series and want to get into it. Yeah, Fire Emblem's gonna be dope. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Did I say my most anticipated game was Project Octopath and Valkyria Chronicles 4? I totally forgot that Fire Emblem was launching in 2018. So yes, Fire Emblem is my most anticipated game, hands down my most anticipated game. Shout out to Donkey Kong for the subscription. Hold up, Donkey Kong, bro, I've been seeing you in this chat for like multiple times. How are you gonna sit here and be in my chats and watch my videos and not be subscribed? Please, if you guys are all watching this video, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for the best quality content when it comes to Nintendo gaming news, live streams, videos, fan interaction. I got it all here. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Because Donkey Kong, I've seen you in here a lot, my guy. You gotta, and you just subscribed now. I appreciate that. But my guy, come on now. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry, my guy. I just don't know how you even watch but not subscribe. Come on now. So if anybody else, y'all want to hit that subscribe button. If you're someone watching new to the channel, trust me, this is the best community, the best small community on YouTube right now is the PE Ninjas. The Ninjas, we are the best. We play games. We have a good community. Got some great people in here. Got people that have went and talked and did other things in terms of gaming sessions outside, man. So I'm telling you, man, you definitely gonna want to hit that subscribe button. Penguino, I probably said that wrong. OJ, do you think Sonic will be mainly 2D from now on? No, I think they'll make 3D Sonics too. Mark Williams says, you're an RPG head. Yeah, I am an RPG head. This is not anything new. Don't forget to hit that bell. Hit that bell for them notifications, baby. Been subscribed to PlayerEssence since 1995. My guy. You know what I was doing in 1995? I was worrying about waking up for Pokemon in the morning. That's what I was doing in 1995. That's what I was doing. I was waking up for Pokemon in the morning. Wait, no, 1995. I wasn't even doing that. What was I doing in 1995? I was playing with Megazords, Power Rangers probably, or something like that. VR Troopers. Yo, J1TM. What are you? Calm down, my guy. Jesus Christ, come to the chat angry. Calm down. Have you played Lost Spear? I've only played the demo. I haven't played the full game yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till it's cheaper, then I'll play it later. Hello, I remember VR Troopers. Yeah, my God, VR Troopers. That game, that show back in the day. It's kind of a good show. I like Power Rangers. I like VR Troopers. They're both good. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. NX Revolution. OJ, what do you think this upcoming Sonic news is? I think it's Sonic Racing 30. Or like Sonic Racing. I think it's like a Sonic Racing game. That's what I think it is. Quantum EL says, oh, hey, OJ, do you think... but I have no inside information if it's a Sonic Racing game. I just think it is. Quantum EL says, hey, OJ, do you think Nintendo should have bought Capcom when Capcom was open to a buyout in 2014? They weren't really open to a buyout in 2014. And no, I don't think Nintendo should have bought out Capcom. No, I don't think so. I think if Nintendo wants any of Capcom's franchises to be on the system exclusive, I think they should buy those franchises. I don't think they should buy all of Capcom, that incompetent management and those developers. They don't need to buy all that. They just need to buy whatever games you feel that you need to buy. You don't need to buy all of Capcom. That's ridiculous. I don't think buying all of Capcom helps the Japanese game industry. I don't think it helps anybody. It just creates more fanboy war type deal. You know, I don't like, Nintendo fans, people are always looking at, oh, we'll buy this company so they can get all the games, you know, but like, is that good for the industry to have Capcom only making games on Nintendo systems? I don't think that's good for the Japanese industry. I don't think that's good for Japan. I don't think it's, more in particular for Japan, you know, that's one less developer on the open market in order to create games on multiple systems. I think Nintendo should buy something. If they want a Resident Evil, then buy it. If Capcom isn't going to put one on there, then they should buy it. If they want Monster Hunter, you know, then buy it if you need to buy it. I don't think Nintendo needs to buy it, but buy it if you need to. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, I don't think that's just stuff that Nintendo fans want, you know. But it's not anything that's beneficial to the large at whole. No, it's not beneficial to anyone, you know. Or it's not. I mean, it'd only be beneficial to Nintendo, you know, and hardcore Nintendo fans. It's not beneficial to everyone. I know that. Hey OJ, should Nintendo have bought Atlas? Atlas is something that I think is a little bit smaller. Maybe they should have bought Atlas, but maybe not. Once again, I don't know if that helps the industry as a whole. But I mean, I think Atlas would have been a better buy and a lot cheaper than, you know, than Capcom. So maybe they should have bought Atlas, but I think Atlas is a little too big for Nintendo to buy. Nintendo doesn't buy developers. They just don't do it. They're not EA. They don't acquire developers. They don't acquire publishers. That's just not in Nintendo's DNA. You know, whenever Nintendo wants something, if they want a game exclusive, they'll pay for an exclusive, but they don't want, it's like they want one night, but they don't, it's like they want to be, you know, they don't mind dating, but they're not going to marry. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that. They'll date, but they won't marry. They don't want all the baggage of these companies, but they'll date. They'll pay for something here and there, you know, and I think that's what Nintendo, or they'll pay for publishing on a game, you know, Monster Hunter Story, something like that. So they don't want the whole thing. They just want a slice. So yeah. I want Atlas to be independent like Platinum. Atlas was independent, and look what happened. So Atlas's parent company went out of business and sold them. So that's basically what happened. Atlas needs the support though. So Juan Luis says, can you play Streets of Rage 3 Crazy Train theme? Absolutely, my guy. I appreciate first of all, I appreciate the $20 the peso donation. Do appreciate that. And I have no problem playing the Crazy Taxi theme. Did you say Crazy Taxi? Yeah. Oh no, you didn't say Crazy Taxi, my bad. You said Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage 3 Crazy Train theme. I want to get your Crazy Train. Dang, there we go. Alright, so this is Streets of Rage Crazy Train. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I like Streets of Rage 2 myself. This is a crazy train. Quantum EL says, hey OJ, how much do you think Square Enix would cost if someone was to try to acquire them? $1 billion? I don't know. Definitely over. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Let me check. Does anybody know how much Sega bought Atlas for? So how much did Sega buy Atlas for? I mean, I would think that it would definitely be upward of 500 million for them. I'd probably say even more. It'd be a lot. It might be $1 billion. I mean, it would be a lot of money to buy Square Enix. That would be a lot of money. It might be $1 billion. It might be $1 billion for them. And it would definitely be a big acquisition because they hold multiple. Their IPs are really valuable because they have you know. They have Tomb Raider. They have Final Fantasy. They have Kingdom Hearts. They just have a lot. They have Nier. They just have so many IPs. They have Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger. It costs a lot of money to buy Square Enix, but Square Enix isn't up for sale, so. Streets of Rage is my game. I enjoyed the whole entire trilogy. Yeah, Streets of Rage 2 was my favorite. DJ Deception says, hey guys, just got here. Is COD confirmed for the Switch? No, COD is not confirmed for the Switch. And in this title, it says Call of Duty Black Ops 4 coming to Switch? Question mark. There's a clear question mark in the title. So if there's a question mark, that means it's not confirmed. That means it's a question. We don't know if it's coming. That means it's out there. It's a rumor. If you ever see a question mark, that does not mean confirmed, okay? If I said COD is coming to Nintendo Switch, exclamation mark or whatever it is, you know, exclamation mark. Or if I said COD is coming to the Switch, period. Or if I said COD is confirmed for the Switch, then that means COD is confirmed for the Switch. There is a clear question mark there. So I hope you're not reading into my videos. When I put a question mark, I hope you're not thinking it's confirmed. I really hope you're not thinking that. And you know, I want to make sure that you're clear that a question mark does not mean confirmed, okay? That does not mean confirmed. It means it's up in the air. It means a rumor. It means there's talk of it. Does not mean it's confirmed. Hey, OJ, did you play SteamWorld Dig and did you like it? Yeah, I played SteamWorld Dig and yes, I liked it. Quantum Eel says, hey, OJ, do you think Disney would try to acquire Square Enix since Disney has been looking into getting back into video game development since the closing of Disney Interactive? I think Disney could, yeah, think about acquiring Square Enix. I think that would be more realistic than anybody else acquiring Square Enix. William Jones, did you retire the Toby character? It's pretty funny. It would be a shame. I know it hurts your voice. No, I didn't retire the Toby character. The Toby character made an appearance on one of my last live streams. Excuse me, and he'll be back. Toby character will be back. The sound quality is definitely sounds better on the Twitch. Absolutely, the sound quality is better on Twitch. The video quality, the sound quality, everything's better on Twitch. I was watching it on Twitch just right now, man, and it's definitely a lot better. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better. So yeah, man. My uncle works for COD. My uncle works for COD. Less lag on stream, better sound. Twitch is optimized for optimized for this. YouTube is not. Yeah, exactly. Toby can never die. Toby can never die. Toby never dies. And doesn't Sony still own a small percentage of Square Enix shares? No, I think they sold those shares. Article from 2010 says that Square Enix is worth $2.6 billion in stock. So there you go. That's 2010, but I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure Square Enix is worth billions at this point. So Nintendo would have to spend billions to get them, and Nintendo's not going to do that. Disney, maybe, but we'll have to wait and see. I have a real confirmation for COD 4. What? No, you don't. Deadlock 7. Searching for Twitch for past videos is worse, though. Yeah, any type of archived content is not good. Video content, archived content is not good on Twitch. A lot of that stuff just disappears. You can't even have a bunch of videos on Twitch. Like, you can only carry like a certain amount. So yeah. Quantum Yell says, hey OJ, do you think we would get a new Ninja Gaiden from Team Ninja for the Switch? Yeah. I don't think Ninja Gaiden would be out of the table for the Switch. So yeah, I think that's possible. Fireblast Gaming, OJ, do you think the worst game of 2018 will be? I don't know what the worst game of 2018 will be. There's a lot of good games, so I don't know. Paid Enthusiast says Marcus is becoming very credible. He leaked out Dark Souls 1 Remaster in Nintendo Labo, so the new COD game could be coming to Switch. Did he leak out Nintendo Labo? I don't know if he actually leaked out the name Nintendo Labo and all that. I think that's just what the article read, but I don't know if he actually did that. In terms of Dark Souls 1 was already rumored before Marcus Sellers said that. So I don't know if he's becoming very credible, but I mean, I think that he definitely has a source that's telling him some things. And he's right and wrong on top of things, you know, but he did say Dark Souls was coming at the Bandai Namco event in December or whatever. He said it was coming then, and other games as well. Like, he said Bandai Namco was going to have a big presence for the Switch. So a lot of the stuff that he did say didn't go through, but I like Marcus. I think he's a good guy, and I think that he definitely has at least somebody telling him something. You know, they're giving him some type of information, so. Lashuli says, good night, Pete, and see you next stream. Absolutely, man. See you next time, man. We need this Dynasty Warriors 9 on Switch. It's a real game now. It's always Dynasty Warriors has always been a real game, but I don't know if we need it on Switch. We got Fire Emblem Warriors, we got Hyrule Warriors, so I don't know if we need this one on Switch. But it'd be nice. Roadhouse. All right, take it easy, Roadhouse. NX Revolution says Sellers has been right on things before. I never said that he's been wrong. I never said that he was all wrong. I said that he's been right on things and he's been wrong on things. You know, I'm just saying that some of the stuff that he said has been stuff that's already been rumored, that's already been out there, that he's just repeated. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And I don't recall him actually saying Nintendo Labo, like this is going to be like a cardboard box thingy called Nintendo Labo. I don't recall him saying that. But like I said, no. Um, oh man, I'm playing some. Oh man, I'm playing some other people's music. Hopefully, I don't get copyright hit with that. There's some Delta or Bleed or something like that. I don't know. Somebody else's music. I hope I don't get copyrighted. That would suck. Um, Jeffrey Augustine says, I don't know if you play this game, OJ, long time ago, but do you remember Avalon Code? No, I didn't play Avalon Code. I don't think so. So yeah, I don't think I played that. I hear we might get Fortnite on Switch. Yeah, Dr. Che was been on the forefront of that one. That might come, and the developer said that yeah, that's something that we're looking into. So yeah, Quantum L says, hey OJ, will you do more streams like you did earlier with other games coming out this year? Yeah, I'll do streams with games. I'm all honestly at PE. Do you think we'll ever get Fortnite? Yeah, I think we'll get Fortnite at some point. Ultra Robert says, do you think the odds? What do you think the odds of Nintendo making another new IP for the Switch this year are? Less than 40%, but it's definitely possible. I think there's definitely going to be maybe at least one new IP announced. That's possible. Less than 40. Joe Milton says, have you ever uploaded a video of you getting owned by Vapalk? What? Own? Have you ever? No, I don't think so. Is it Valpalk? Valpak? And Monster Hunter Double Cross? No, maybe. I mean, I played Monster Hunter Double Cross. I got owned a lot in that, so I have. If you want to see my Let's Plays of Monster Hunter Double Cross, they're on the channel. If any of those monsters are what you're seeing, then there you go. And those are the monsters. But so yeah. Epic dropping Paragon means they can do more with Fortnite. That's a good point. How are you, OJ? I'm doing good, Zuby. Trapjaw78 says, OJ, do you think Black Ops 4 will be day and date with the Switch release if it's rumored to be true? I would think it would have to be, right? I would think it would have to be. 11 more days till Bayonetta 1 and 2. I'm ready. Quantum L says, OJ, what do you think the big holiday game for the Switch will be? Pokemon. If not Pokemon, Fire Emblem. Shout out to all the people watching. Do appreciate the yo. We hit 200 likes. Thank you so much, guys. 200 likes is good for the stream. We hit our goal. We hit our goal of 200 likes. Thank you, guys. Ryan Hellung. All right, take it easy, dude. Yo, the restream chat is slow compared to the. My chat that I have is super slow compared to the YouTube chat. So yeah, the YouTube chat is way quicker. So let me look at this YouTube chat because some of you guys got more questions. Mixman Miles just got here, man. Sorry about that, bro. I'm almost done. I'm answering a few more questions. So if you got a question, Mixman, go ahead and hit me up. Mark Williams says Crash Bandicoot sucked back then, sucks now. Nah, it doesn't. It didn't suck back then, and it doesn't suck now either. I don't know what you're talking about, my guy. It's a good game. You just don't like it. That's true. At least you got here, man. Luis Belmont says it's got to be good to see Mario, Sonic, and Crash be together on the same console. Yeah, that'd be dope, man. That'd be really good. Like the console wars all over again. Mixman Mouse says, want to get this off your chest? All right, get it off your chest. Whatever you need to do, man. Alvito says, when do you think Mono's action RPG will drop? I don't know if it's a complete action RPG, but I think it'll drop next year. Quantum EL says, OJ, how can Nintendo improve Xenoblade Chronicles X Deluxe for the Switch? They can get rid of the whole gamepad stuff that's like the gamepad stuff that you have to do. Improve the textures, improve the frame rates, do all that stuff like that. All the DLC, which came with the American version anyway, but Crash for Smash. We need to get Crash on the Switch first. What time is it where I'm at? It's 8:57 where I'm at. West Coast Pacific time. Too bad Twitch has no like button. BR Shinobu says that. And Bubsy? Yeah, man. Bubsy, we need to bring him back. Bring him back. Do I like Dragon Quest Builders? Yeah, I love Dragon Quest Builders. I actually have a Let's Play on my channel if you want to watch it. It's good. Nearly 5 a.m. Yo, shout outs to the 5 a.m. boys. Are you getting Dragon Quest Builders for the Switch? Yeah, I'm getting it. The developers of Titanfall 2 didn't laugh at the Switch. It was one developer, and he didn't really laugh at it. He just laughed because he didn't really know anything about the system and just didn't feel like it could be on there. But I don't think that if they wanted to do it, they could do it. You know, if they can do games like Doom on the Switch, they can do Titanfall. But yeah, I mean, I think people blew that out of proportion for clickbait. But if you actually watched the video, they were drinking, they were just having a good time. It wasn't really like, oh, this game's not coming to Switch, it can't happen. It wasn't even. People like to make it like that, but it wasn't like that at all. That's just mainstream media blowing it up. Donkey Kong says, OJ, what do you think are the odds of Breath of the Wild sequel coming out in 2019? Very slim. Quantum Eel says, do you think Beyond Good and Evil 1 Remastered and Beyond Good and Evil 2 will release for the Switch this year? Nah, man. This year? Nah. OJ, you just messed up my ears. You just messed my ears up. You shouldn't have listened to the volume so loud. That's not my fault. It's your fault. Mixed Man Miles. I'll keep you updated. Okay, never mind. You're talking to someone else. Jeffrey, Alshon. I might just have to call you Alshon Jeffrey, man. J.A. OJ. The Game Boy Crash. Wait, the Game Boy Crash on it. So of course Nintendo Switch have Crash Bandicoot. The Game Boy? Well, dude, there was Crash Bandicoot on the GameCube. You know, skip the Game Boy. There was Crash Bandicoot on the GameCube. So, how rude! Sorry, man. Zuby, my guy. I'm not trying to be rude. I was just trying to be entertaining. Sorry about that. If I messed up your ears, I'm terribly sorry about that, dude. Honestly, I didn't mean it that way. Mark Williams says, I think Pokemon is 2020. I'm hoping holiday 2018 or spring 2019, but totally doubt it this early. Mark Williams, I can say you're 100% wrong with Pokemon being 2020. You're 100% wrong. It's not coming out 2020. Pokemon, they wouldn't have announced it in 2017 if it was coming out 3 years later. Absolutely not. And the Pokemon director even said you might not see the game for another year or year and a half. He said nothing about 3 years. So no, you're 1,000% wrong. Not even 100. You're 1,000% wrong. It's not 2020. Guarantee you, it's not 2020. Maybe the next like Pokemon Diamond, Silver, and Platinum. Maybe that version of it is 2020, or like Ultra or whatever, Pokemon Ultra Switch or whatever the case is. But nah, 2020, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Donkey Kong says, I'll be dying if Nintendo buys Crash Bandicoot from Activision. They're not going to buy Crash Bandicoot from Activision, and Activision isn't going to sell it. So you're not going to die. You'll be fine because it's not happening. Okay, Mixed Man Mouse says, I've heard rumblings of a direct in a week and a half. Not that, but rumblings of Ninty holding a special event / presentation sometimes in March. Really interesting. It could just be like a gathering of media members to try out, like, you know, Hyrule Warriors and stuff like that, and like Kirby. You know, I don't know if it's gonna be anything big, or like Dark Souls. I don't think it's gonna be anything big. A year and a half. No. A year and a half is not 2019 from last year when they announced it, Mark Williams. My guy, do some basic math. They announced Pokemon at E3 last year, okay? They announced it last year. A year and a half would be barely 2019. Last year at E3, that's June. That's early June. If it's a year, that puts it at 2018. A half would put it at late 2018. Early, super early 2019. You're talking about an actual year and a half. That would be at the end of this year. You're talking about technically, because we're talking about June. You want to get particular since you want to argue on this matter, okay? If you're talking about particular, Mark, that would be fall. That would be the end of the year, December 2018. It would not be a year and a half. Would not be. And he said a year and a half. A year and a half. So it could be a year. Nowhere in there did he say 3 years, because you said 2020, my dude. You said 2020. So if you're thinking 2020, maybe it's a late 2019, or that would be completely out of the time frame that he even said. So no matter what way you try to slice or to try to put it in your favor, it's still nowhere near what you said. You said late 2019 or 2020. That's not happening, even based on what he said. He said a year and a half. So he said maybe a year you'll see it. That would make it 2018, June. And he said maybe a year and a half. That would make it late 2018 or the earliest of early 2019s. So no, your whole thing, which you said 2020, that's ridiculous. That's not. It's not going to be that. Shout outs to Golden Plays 92 for the subscription. Also Jonathan D.I. or D. Gregario. Thank you so much, homies. Welcome to the village. Everyone in chat, please make them feel very welcome. Very welcome. Be cool, OJ. Americans suck at math. I don't suck at. First of all, Americans don't suck at math. Americans don't suck at math. It's a stereotype. Americans definitely don't suck at. But I know you're joking. But Americans don't. I went to school with a lot of people that are really good at math. King of Games, Pokemon could come out this year or early 2019. That's what I'm thinking. And I know it's a joke. I know it's a joke. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, I see. Twitch actually has it to where if you're a sub, you get a little star. So shout outs to Geek for hitting us with the Twitch Prime sub. Thanks so much, Geek. I appreciate that, my guy. Word of advice, wait and see. Yeah, for real. So shout outs to Geek, man. Thank you, man. I didn't announce my affiliate program yet, so thank you that you took the initiative on that one. Besides, if they delay Pokemon, we might get a port to tide us over. They haven't announced an actual release date, so there would be no actual delay. But I see what you're saying. But shout outs to Geek. Mark Williams says, I bet $1,000 it won't come holiday 2018 or early 2019. It'll be delayed. You bet $1,000? I might have to take you up on that bet. I bet you $1,000 it won't be 2020. I'll bet you $1,000 that, because you're trying to manipulate it to where you can still be right. You know what I'm saying? I'll bet you $1,000 that it's not 2020, like you said. I'll confident with that. If you want to bet on that one, we'll give the money to one of our subs. We can give the money right to one of our subs right now, or put about 50% down, and give it to somebody that I know that we can trust, and then whoever wins will get that money. Then the rest of the money once we find out. So if you want to bet 1,000 that it's not, I'll bet 1,000 that it's not going to be 2020. I'll bet you that. Let me know on that one, my guy. You didn't announce a Twitch partnership yet, but some of us found a way anyway. Oh God, Squid! Shoutouts to. No, I don't want to announce it because I want to be able to get you guys all the cool emotes and have access to all that, dude. It's all good though. Thank you, Squid. I appreciate that, Squid, hitting us up with that Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, Squid. You know, I'm gonna have to make sure that I replay. I gotta do something because I like to give people credit, and I need to change my layout too. That also involves Twitch Prime and all that stuff. So I don't want to talk about it yet. But thank you so much, Squid. I appreciate that, my guy. I'll hold the cash. Nah, Joe, you ain't holding the cash, my guy. Put your money in your pockets. I'll bet $1,000 on that. That's a good. Look. My gambler mentality is coming out. I'll bet $1,000 on that if you want to, because I already know I'll be right on that. It ain't coming 2020. Yeah, you're no dummy. Yeah, you're no dummy, but you'll say 2020. But you'll say 20. Yeah, of course you wouldn't. But you said 2020 though, my guy. And then when we argued it, you said, "Oh well, you said a year and a half would be 20. You said a year and a half would be 2020." You know what I'm saying? Because you were making it seem as if it was this year. Get out of here, Mark. Get out of here, my guy. Like I said, I'll bet $1,000 for 2020, like you said. I'll bet $1,000 because 2019, yeah, it's gonna come 2019 at some point. It could be mid 2019. I'm not saying that it wouldn't be. It could be delayed, but I know one thing: it's not delayed to 2020, like you tried to say. I know that. Said no dummy. So if you're no dummy, then you wouldn't have said 2020 in the first place. Why'd you say 2020? Then you should have said, "Hey, it's gonna be 2019." Then just say 2019. Then why are you gonna sit there and say 2020? Then say I'll bet 1,000. Then say, "Oh well, no, 2019." Why walk back? You said 2020. You said 2020. Now you're gonna try to walk back and try to make it seem as well, not early. It'll be mid. Bruh, I clearly said a 2020. No, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Mixed Man Miles, OJ, well then, this event is regards to the pay to online and the Switch's virtual console. Yes, I said virtual console, not a typo. Okay, well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that, dude. We'll see about that. So, well, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. You know, if it happens, it happens. You know, if it happens, it happens. What, your 2011 desktop? What? I don't see his. Did it say anything about Luis in there? Oh yeah. Shout outs. Thanks so much. Hey Luis, shout outs, man. Thank you, Luis. Do appreciate you hitting me up with that Twitch. Like I said, guys, my Twitch is not set up yet, so you know, sorry for no emotes, for no on-screen stuff that's going on. That will all be set up by the channel relaunch by the end of February. I'm trying to relaunch by the end of February, so that will all be set up. We're gonna have lit Twitch streams. It's gonna be a lot of fun on Twitch. So yeah, man. Thank you guys. Sorry that I don't have anything set up at this point. I don't think Fire Blast says end of 2018 Pokemon Switch will come out. I mean, maybe. Grab them snackety snacks, Donkey Kong. Grab that snackety snacks. Can mods bring some drinks? There you go. Just the release date. No need to argue. I mean, I'm not arguing. I just said I bet $1,000 because it's not 2020. I just said I bet $1,000 that it's not 2020. That's all. No arguing here. Having some good. This is called interaction with the stream, my guys. Who does this? How many people you guys know do this on a pretty much Monday through Friday? Y'all get streams every single day with interaction this much. Y'all get streams. You guys are gonna get ways to interact with the show completely with a brand new show, edited content. Nobody does the type of content to where you guys get to interact this much. Nobody has a community this lit on here. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe Etica's community, but they're crazy. I'm just saying in terms of fan interaction, nobody does more fan interaction than me. It's not arguing. We all ninjas here. You know what I'm saying? We're all part of the village. Sometimes we talk. That's it. It's all about just video games. It's all good, man. It's all good. OJ trying to collect that easy money. Hey man, if he wants to bet it's 2020, yeah, that's an easy grand, man. That's an easy grand. I agree. Hold up. Can I find it?
Easy money.
Icarus versus Bizarro Flame. Apex 2015. Trying to collect that.
Easy money.
Easy money, baby. Oh man, oh man. If y'all want to see where that came from, I'll give you guys a link. There's a dude named Bizarro Flame. He's a Smash Brothers player. Oh man, it was before Apex at the Salty Suite, where guys can challenge each other. It's also the place, for those who know Smash Brothers Melee, where Leffen 5-0'd Chillin' after Chillin' made that rap video on Leffen, and Leffen 5-0'd him, and he said my B. So yeah, so basically there's the link to that. Easy money. What's a hyperbole? A hyperbole is when you super exaggerate something to try to make a point. When you over exaggerate something or overemphasize like way more than it actually is, you know, in order to try to make a point, you know. So sometimes people use hyperbole, like that's basically what it is. So $1,000 would go a long way to a new PC. Yeah, it would, man. I would definitely, if I got $1,000 from that, I would basically, I'd probably buy an extra monitor, and probably a graphics card. Graphics card like when they're like cheaper, not when they're all crazy. So yeah, I'd probably upgrade my streaming equipment, because my streaming equipment is actually pretty bad. Or actually no, I'd probably spend that new $1,000 on a new camera. So yeah, I'd probably get a new camera, like a $600 or $700 camera. I'd get an extra monitor, and I'd probably get something else for like my PC, something to help my PC out, new processor or something like that. So yeah, definitely it'd be nice. 1,000 anytime after middle. Nah, bro, that's not. Nah, that's not what it is. That's not. No, I said, you said 2020. I said, I clearly didn't say, when I rebuffed you, my guy, I said 2020 is not gonna happen. That's what I said. I didn't say 2019 middle. I didn't say fall. I didn't say I wasn't sure on that. I said it's probably going to be 2018 or early 2019 based off of what they said. Okay? I said it's not going to be 2020, and I was adamant about 2020. Don't walk back on your word down. 2020. I'll bet you a grand if it's 2020. If not, just shut up already. If not, then shut up and move on and ask a different question. Because now it's like, now it's getting annoying. Because now you're walking back on what you said. You said 2020. Now you're saying something else. Move on, my guy. 2020 if you want to bet me that. If not, then move on. If not, then move on. Eric, I think Nintendo definitely makes another ARMS. ARMS is a great game and deserves a sequel. Yeah, I think ARMS is gonna. I think there's gonna be another ARMS. That's what I said. Time to move on. I agree. I agree. Time to move on. Mark keeps on going back and forth with it. I say move on. Play what video that my guy. My guy. I'm gonna have to hit you with the swift timeout if you don't relax. I'm gonna have to hit you with the swift timeout. I'm gonna have to hit you with the swift timeout because you're talking too much. You being really confrontational, and you're talking too much. So you have to be hit with the swift timeout, my guy. OJ should copyright my guy. Rosalina, call me when level 5 announces Yokai Watch 4 on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, that should be great. That should be good. Trapjaw78 says, is there a Runner 3 release date? No. I don't think there's a physical edition announced, but I don't think there's an actual solid release date. Chaz Evans says, ARMS 2 should have Nintendo IP characters like Smash. No, I don't think so. I don't think ARMS 2 should have Nintendo IP characters. I think ARMS should build their own brand, and if characters from ARMS want to go over to Smash, yes, but it shouldn't be. You shouldn't make ARMS Super Smash ARMS. Like I don't want that. I want ARMS to be its own unique characters, its own thing, separate from Smash, because they stretch out. I don't want to see like Star Fox stretching his arms all the way out and all that, or Mario stretching their arms. That's dumb. I don't think that that's a good idea. I think that's gonna make the characters look weird. I think ARMS should be its own IP, and like the game that we get that has all of Nintendo's IPs is Smash. We don't need a bunch of different games having all that. I mean, we get Mario Kart, which has some other characters, but that's Mario Kart. You know what I'm saying? They're just driving in a car. But I think Arms needs to have its own characters, its own IPs, and make its own brand. I honestly don't think that Nintendo characters need to be in there. It'd probably sell better if it was, but I just don't want to see that. I'd like to see Arms just be its own deal, you know? Mr. Fantastic guest character in Arms. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Stretch Armstrong and Mr. Fantastic guest characters in Arms. That actually makes sense. All right, guys. I want to go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and stop it right here. We got the sponsors kind of dropped off a bit though. Kind of dropped off a bit. That kind of we're gonna go ahead and stop it right here, guys. We are at 3-hour mark. So 3 hours, that's a long time to watch through. So I want to give people at least some chance to watch this. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate everyone that watched, donated, all the Twitch dudes. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate that. And we'll definitely see you guys for the next videos. But before I go, please make sure you check out my channel. If you have not seen my latest video on the potential Sonic racing game, there's some evidence in there to kind of point towards there actually being another Sonic racing game incoming. So please make sure you check it out. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the link. So please check out that last video. I also had a video on Project Octopath, potentially a release date incoming, and also new Project Octopath information when it comes to screenshots and other things like that. So if you haven't seen my videos on Project Octopath, we have the Trilogy of Vengeance from what was it? From CyberConnect 2, the developers behind Naruto. If you haven't seen that video, I uploaded that early in the morning yesterday for many of you guys. And also, like I said, more Project Octopath. So just go on my channel and actually look at all of the the latest videos that I have. They're all there for you guys to watch. So please make sure you guys check those out when you get a chance. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. We had a great stream. We had over 100 people pretty much watching the whole time. So thank you guys so much. And we will be back tomorrow with PE Arena. And I might do another test stream, or I might do like another, I'll probably do another earlier like live stream maybe. But I know for a fact we're doing PE Arena tomorrow on Tuesday. So look forward to that. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Do appreciate it. And we'll see you guys for the next video. Peace out.